Hi. I pressed the button, but it totally didn't unmute myself. So we're absolute professionals here. Professional streamer here. It's cool. We're good. We'll have a blue screen in about 2 or 3 minutes, so we're good. No, we're not. We're probably not going to have a blue screen. But welcome to the channel. My name is Cash Goblin. This is the Goblin Cave. This is our 5th episode of Saints and Sinners, and we are totally not dead yet. But we're still in the shit. We're still in the sewers, and thankfully we haven't TPK'd while the GM's other group did TPK in exactly the same place with the exact same person, although he wasn't pulling as much punches as he has with us, because thank you. So let's go to everybody. Hi.
Hi, Dr. Nick.
Hi,
Hello.
Hello.
So Sky, would you like to explain what happened to the other group which you're running this campaign for?
Yeah, so basically, if you've been keeping up with the stream, you know that this party has had an encounter with Necromancer who could throw necrotic fireballs. This party survived that. The other party did not. By some very, very unlucky dice rolls, circumstance, and me not going so easy on them because they're more, I don't want to say more experienced, but more used to a more difficult style of play.
Less focused on the character and funny aspect of role playing, and
oh no, definitely that. Definitely that. But this was the party where, so the one of the players was the DM before, and we fought a ancient white dragon at level 13 with a party of 4 of us without a healer. And so we're accustomed to more brutal, more difficult, challenging encounters. So that's why I didn't go as easy on them as I have been on you guys.
So you're calling me a noob because this is pretty much my first real full campaign of 5th edition.
Yes.
Yes.
Moving on.
I'm okay with that. You have no idea how much questions I had, for another Discord, which I was asking a lot of other veteran D&D 5th edition players, because I have no idea.
I have something here that you probably find very useful.
D&D for Dummies.
Essentials kit.
Okay.
You need this.
Oh, you need this?
I don't have that one.
You don't?
No.
You got the beginner, and then you got the essentials.
There's some kid D&D books if you want to use
Yes. Yes.
How did you GM for us for that long without?
Didn't you realize I had no idea what the rules were? I was letting you make the rules as we go, and if you're cheating, well, you're live, so it's obvious that you're cheating to other people. I didn't mind.
I mean, technically, the DM. I mean, technically, you don't need to know the rules. Your players do.
The players need to know the rules for their classes. The GM can't know every rule for every class at every level. So that's my.
Every level. I know up to level 10. I know everyone.
I know most things. I know.
Yeah.
I'm sure there are gaps in my knowledge. But
my default reaction to anything that goes wrong in the game, sanity check.
Anyway,
first of the day.
Okay.
All right.
So we'll do introductions. Will, would you like to do your first one?
Sure, sounds good. Hello, my name is Will. I play Ash, the Fire Genasi Artificer. I was going to say cleric, but that's not right. And yeah, we're in the sewers. We've defeated the Necromancer, and we're alive. So that's a plus for now.
And I just want to point out that it is Artificer. It is now corrected, not Artificer.
Artificer. Artifighter.
And that was up for weeks. But anyway, Emmy.
Oh, hi. I'm Emmy Rabbit, but you guys can call me Emmy. And I'm very distracted right now. I'm sorry. Hello. I play Ava, the human monk, and I'm tired, but I'm good.
It's been late nights all around. It's been late nights all around because of MrLiveProducer.
Hello, I'm MrLiveProducer. I play the Dwarven Barbarian Burlock Ungart. And for my actual day stream, I hit block and I do video production. Yes, I play a lot of VR Beat Saber.
Very, very, very late at night.
I finished last night about 3 a.m., 4 a.m.
Yeah.
And I had sleep and awake.
Ah,
Thank you, coffee.
And Emmy was
like
watching.
10 hours.
I watched till 2 a.m. and then I went home.
Yeah, that's
Took me like
late.
another hour to get to sleep.
Um,
So good thing I left at 2 a.m.
Oh yeah, I could have played more Ruby for you.
I stayed for Bad Apple and then I left.
That was a bad map. Anyway, spin on.
So me, I'm Cast Goblin. I do the production and manage Goblin Cave. I'm not GMing, but I am wearing my GM shirt because I thought I don't get to wear that, and I wanted to wear that. So I was like, screw this. I want to wear my GM shirt even when I'm not. Before we get to Sky though, because Sky will then do his introduction and what's been happening. Just a quick rundown of our essentially paperwork or bookkeeping type of stuff. You can help out the channel by donating to the channel. You can donate $1 or 100 bits, and per $1 or 100 bits, that increases the donations that the results of those donations. So for $1, there's a D4, then it goes D6, D8, D10, D12. If it goes past D12, the GM gets a D20. The GM currently has essentially two D20s to use against us currently. Ash currently has a D8. So, Will, don't forget that one.
I already forgot.
Totally, yeah. Yeah, so that's been left over from previous weeks. And, so it does help out the channel. And the idea is if we don't use that donation, don't use that dice, the next donation could go to somebody else and we lose it. So, and also if we don't use it until after D12, then we get another D20 against us, probably to be used in a bad situation. Although our GM's been very benevolent and helping and nice, and thank you, because this campaign's brutal.
I'm not. You've been operating under the assumption that I, as the GM, am somehow your enemy. I'm not. I'm on your side. I want to tell a good story. So, I'm not sure quite how to use these 20s, because what am I going to say? Oh no, I want these people to die. Okay, let me just make sure you die. Yeah, here we go. That'll be fun.
Well,
fun for everyone.
How about if you would you like to use those D20s to roll against us? As in, if we roll D20, you went, yeah, no, and you can reduce that roll by what you roll. Would that work?
Oh, a bane.
Well, I'll use them I'll find a use for them.
As you see fit. Next time we try to pick up someone in the tavern, that could be that's where it's going to happen.
Roll for
just use them on something completely inconsequential.
Oh, yeah. Please.
True. That's true, but at least we don't get them. So, that's me, and that's all the bookkeeping side of things. Thank you for joining and whatnot. Just a reminder, if you're watching on YouTube, click the like button. It does help. Leave a comment down below. It really does help.
Don't forget to hit that bell.
Hit that bell.
I'm not even asking you to subscribe or ring that bell. I'm just saying, just leave a comment, even if you don't like it. I do go through the comments and I read them. The algorithm is really weird. If you just interact, we get viewed. It's really, really weird. If no one interacts, we just get disappeared into the distance of YouTube, the black abyss. Welcome
to YouTube.
But if you are watching YouTube, thank you. It's we're cool, and well, I don't know if we're cool, but we've got Discord and all that stuff. All the details are usually on the Twitch channel, though. So anyway, Sky, you can start doing the more detailed bits.
Hello, I'm Sky Blue Shinks, and I will be your GM for tonight. So, without further ado, let us dive back in. When last we left our heroes, Ash the Genasi Artificer, Ava the Human Monk, Burlock the Dwarf Barbarian, and Work the Human Paladin, the party barely escaped the sewers with their lives, rescuing a captive noble by the name of Klim Jasso. They returned to the Elfsong Tavern to recuperate, where Klim, upon his recovery, told them of the mysterious conspiracy involving Elturel and the cults operating beneath the city streets. After returning him to a temple and doing some much-needed supply shopping, the party returned to the sewers below and quickly dispatched the necromancer and her entourage of recently reanimated zombies. Now in the dark, and knowing not what lies ahead, they must decide their next steps. So, let us move back to our favorite early game dungeon.
Oh, favorite.
And
Absolutely.
we pick up right where we left off.
Just personally speaking,
In the sewers beneath the bathhouse.
my favorite early game dungeon is the dungeon of the Sugar Plum Fairy. It's much more pleasant. Smells pleasant.
That's in the Feywild, unfortunately. You're not going to find that here.
Damn.
But yes, the last thing that just happened was Ava put the hurt on the necromancer, and she lies now slumped against her door, her fingers reaching for the handle in a bloody heap. The rest of you, Ash and Warwick, remain back in the water up to your waist, surrounded by corpses of bodies you've slain not once but twice now. And what would you like to do?
Immediately wade my way to the stairs and I sit down. It's like, okay.
You guys don't know that the necromancer's dead.
Oh, we don't, huh? That's right. We don't. I look at Warwick and I just kind of look at him and say, "Go, just go, go catch up with them. Go, soldier."
I can't. You're
So
my
you're gonna-
light.
Let's get out. Let's go then. And then I walk. I wade through the water and I rush over to where
And in the
I assume
background,
everyone went.
you just hear his music. You're the reason in my life.
Oh, by the way, I've implemented, if you go in the player area and there'll be a spell/other tokens, you should all have a torch now. You could just click and drag off. So if you have a torch, instead of me having to manually adjust the lighting, you can just drag a torch in to the
Yep.
game if you choose to use one.
I noticed that. But that's still not me holding the torch. It's
But go forward then. You're in the way. You're go ahead. Go. I'm pushing you forward. Like move. just go. I know you're waiting, but still.
well. Where's the torch? I need the. I'm waiting for you.
I'm coming
I
for
can't see until you move.
And this is the reason why you normally roll a character of not dark vision.
Well, humans are less
as we-
superior.
As we kind of see the dwarf in the doorway, I just kind of look over and just kind of noticing that there's no sound of battle. I'm just like, did you take care of her yet?
Is she dead?
Yeah. I took care of it.
Oh, I meant was Ava
Ed.
dead?
No,
So
No.
Ava's not dead.
Ours.
she's fine.
Not dead yet.
All right.
Still alive and kicking.
Well, that's good news.
I was
Immediately.
going to say Burlock and Ava links arms with a little jig. She's not dead yet.
That was one hell of a fight.
Yeah, you spent most of it out of the shit.
Let's see.
But thank you. So where did she go? Where is she?
I point to over my shoulder at the corpse.
You do notice that there's still the last remnants of the fairy fire spell, sort of making her body kind of glow this purplish color still. Or was it green? I forget.
It was green.
Yeah, this greenish color is still emanating from her, unless you decide to drop concentration.
Yeah, as we kind of walk over, and everyone just kind of goes into that hallway, seeing that everyone is alive, I drop concentration, and I just look at the room over here, and I just immediately just walk that way. Everyone's
Barbarian
fine.
gets
They're
very
talking.
angry.
Just a note, because the map is, you can't change the map. The body is no longer there.
Okay.
That body was now one of the zombies you killed.
Okay.
So
Okay,
that room is empty at the moment.
All right.
Fair enough.
About looting. the
Stuff this. I'm going to get
necromancer.
another torch out because I can't see.
All right.
crap.
Make an investigation check.
Okay.
Loot the corpse.
The corpse
Make a
isn't
check.
there.
No, loot the necromancer's corpse.
Well, that kind of works.
Just a little bit, not too much
Ooh,
though.
nice. You see a room.
All right. Oh yeah, with the 25. Are you investigating the body, Ash, or
I'm investigating the room that was here before. Like they're
The
all crowded
room-
in a hallway. So this room right here.
you don't find anything in the room? But Emmy,
Okay.
on the body, you find her. Well, she's got her robe. She has, much like the other worshippers of Merkel you've fought before, she has this flail made with a skull, a human skull, which looks to be sort of shaped in silver, which acts as a regular flail. You find a dusty spellbook covered in black leather with a sort of a skull-shaped locking mechanism. And you find in her hair, just sort of tied back, a set of keychains.
With skull
So a
motifs.
set of key. One of them does have a skull motif, yes.
I take the keys.
Loot the corpse, take everything.
Skeleton keys. Very important.
Could we get more Mimi?
Yes.
I'm gonna take the creepy book and the skeleton keys.
And with the powers combined, it unlocks.
Oh
I'll
yeah,
just-
the one with the skeleton motif probably unlocks the book.
Let's just like find a place where we can sit down and like somewhere we can defend. Some of us are in a hallway. Ash is at the entrance of another room. Let's drag her body into that bigger room just to get out of this hallway, shall we?
All right.
I want to
You do
see what's
so.
behind this door.
You guys
Uh,
see. You guys done looting and pillaging yet? Or you guys
Shall I move the body for you then?
Yeah, hang on. I'm typing stuff in there.
Let's drag her to the other room, and so we can actually have a defensive position because this is not a very good place to have a discussion.
Easy enough. You drag the body over. You dump it on this table, this bloody table, which looks like it was probably used for all kinds of nasty rituals, and you leave her there and return back to the corridor to discuss your next step.
Burlock is going to take one of his hand axes out and cut the head off. He doesn't want him. She doesn't. Yeah. Burlock does not want her rising again to attack him from the back.
You do so, and it's pretty grim. But you hack off her head and feel somewhat safer, perhaps. You're not sure if that would have affected anything, but it's for your own peace of mind.
Something simple.
The torches aren't actually shedding light, by the way.
Hmm?
The torch isn't shedding light.
You are correct. Bad. It's 40-20, correct?
Yes.
There we go.
I can see a little bit.
Right.
And you just see this decapitated cultist, and then it fell off.
Did it
Fell
fall off
off.
before or after you hit it with your axe?
Before, after, during.
Well, I mean, the other things came alive, so I guess it's fine to do that short stack. Besides, last time we were here, she almost killed us, so it's a bit of just desserts for whatever reason.
I think she tried this time too.
Oh, probably, but she seemed to have
Burlock
failed.
passes Ash one of his hand axes. Do you want to whack?
Let's see. Nah, I think I'm fine. If it's the head's over there and the body's right there, I don't think she would come back alive.
Is everyone okay? Does anyone need a nap or?
I'm on 31. I'm fine for the moment.
Personally, I'm fine.
I took a hit.
You took a hit.
Yeah.
Are you fit enough to keep moving though?
Yeah, I'll be okay. As I just bandage up myself a little bit, quench the bleeding.
Can I do a medicine on you?
You can, but it's like
Not laying hands.
as you do your medicine, it just like there's nothing.
I was gonna
but
say
blood.
no.
Yeah.
I was gonna say bloody paladins.
So, press on. We need to clear this place out. So, I want to see what's behind the door.
All right, let's press on then.
Did anyone search this room? We searched her. What about this
There's
room?
nothing in here. There's nothing much. Just remnants of old things that she was doing. And this is most likely what she was getting up to when we first interrupted her last time. So,
Okay.
it's nothing much.
Okay.
Okay,
Oh,
let's keep going.
I go back down the hallway to the. Oh, there's a door there too.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was
you
open
see
because
two
she ran
doors.
through it.
You see a door on your right and a door up a set of stairs, which was the door that the necromancer was moving towards.
I kind of want to check out where she was going first.
wouldn't that indicate more danger? Or maybe a safe haven for her?
I don't know. I don't really. Sounds like more fun to me.
Right.
But
You
you're a
proceed through
moon
the door?
person.
Check the door first for traps.
Make a perception check or investigation of your choice.
Perception.
You don't see any traps.
Door locked.
It is not. And with a creak, I presume, you open it and reveal to you a turning to your right into a sort of, and you see a sort of a dim light emanating. As you turn the corner, Burlock, you see before you another altar. This one has skulls and bones piled on top of it, and 4 black candles with a green wick lighting the room with this dull green light.
Well,
Would you say a green flame?
Correct.
Not copyright as far as I know.
I don't even know what that means. Let's see.
Another big stream.
okay,
That'll be
Burlock
Acquisitions Incorporated.
Burlock walks up to the altar, prepares to smash it, waiting for everyone else to investigate
You
before we
see on the wall behind the altar the candles shine on, and there's this writing on the wall which kind of seems to have a similar sort of green glow, which has the words "Rise and be counted."
What does it say? Rise and be.
counted.
Counted.
Well, do what you're gonna do.
Does anyone
Right.
want to? Does
Oh,
anyone roll an investigation on it first before I smash it? See if they can do a check on it.
There's no like books or anything there, is there?
Make an investigation check.
Smashing it is quite fun, I will say that.
Gives you a warm, glowing feeling.
You
Well,
don't see anything.
A sense of accomplishment.
Just the skulls, the candles, and the writing on the wall.
I kind of want to throw a skull at the wall.
you want to join me in desecrating this altar?
I am. Anyone else?
I think I'm fine with not desecrating things that I just come across every day, so it's fine.
Okay.
It's a normal job, really.
I'm gonna start picking things up off the altar and just pegging them at a wall.
Nothing happens.
Yeah.
Belloc
Probably
grabs
breaking
his
a few of them.
yeah. Belloc grabs his hammer, double-handed, and just brings it down, desecrating the altar.
And join in the
Alright.
fun.
Okay. You, both of you, once again, similarly to last time, you feel this weight lifted off your shoulders as a dark energy dissipates. As you snuff as the candles are snuffed out, the writing on the wall vanishes. And both of you, once again, get 5 temporary hit points.
It's great fun.
Oh, were you helping?
Yes.
I was throwing things at the
Yeah,
wall.
Go ahead. Yes, yes, you can have 5 temporary hit points as well. Yeah.
I'm sorry, but I helped.
So you
There's
need
no like broken skulls and stuff on the floor.
Behind you, sort of in the rubble at the back of the room, you see a number of humanoid remains.
Do you think they did human sacrifices here?
Did you see the other room?
Cult, sacrifice, humanoid. I see it.
I think if they did sacrifices, this is the one that brings them back. Because she just brought the others back that we killed last time.
Old.
In any case, are you guys done with your property destruction? Let's continue moving, shall we?
Oh, yes.
Yep, more
Belloc
things to
just
break.
goes thump, thump, thump. Wait, where are we even going?
Oh, I should have asked. At any point before that, would any of you have read aloud the writing on the wall before the altar?
No.
All right. As you were.
All right, go ahead, lead us forward. One of you two, or 3, whatever. Whoever wants to go first.
There's
Go ahead.
more poo water. Oh, it's
As
the
you
room
t-
we exploded.
Yes, you see before you a collapsed room with barely enough space for you to squeeze through. Noticeably absent of any the smell that you smelt before, but now filled with rubble.
All right.
Is it easier to get through this direction or the other?
You want me
It's still half movement, so with the water and the rubble, you are at a quarter movement at the moment. So it
do
is
we wanna, like...
very, very tight squeeze through bits of rock and bits of wood, and there's still the water, there's still this smell of sewage, but the sulfuric smell is no longer there.
Do you guys want me to go through and see if there's anything of interest?
Short Stack's already in the poo, so let him go.
Not very keen on getting it back into the water, so...
Yeah, but I move faster than him.
Well, obviously, you got longer legs. It's fine. Let Showstack
And
drown if he needs
less
to.
beard.
I see Belloc grumbling about his beard going to require washing. Everything's going to require washing. All right.
There's baths
Ava.
upstairs.
Blood.
Filled with blood. Blood. Gallons of the stuff. Okay, well, Belloc moves there.
You see, all that you see is what you could see on the screen. It is
Okay.
the same limestone walls, same wooden beams holding it at the top of the roof, and the same water.
Okay.
Does it go anywhere?
We've got another hall.
Yeah, we'll make our way through.
Yep, I guess we're going to have to come through.
Wait, there's another door over there. Why don't we go to that one?
There's a hallway here.
Back to the door.
Have you played hallway door bedroom? Hallway always
Wow.
wins.
Alright, this is for the job, for the job,
Walking
for the
into
job.
darkness.
It's for not getting put back into jail.
Oh, there you are. How did I pass
For-
you?
For the job. Fine, fine.
I can barely see what's going on.
You're the only person with the torch. Warwick has not yet turned the corner.
Yeah, I know. So I'm just walking around in darkness.
Again.
If I was an evil person, I'd say roll for an aesthetics to see if you fall into the water.
We're going this way.
Oh, other way?
Just checking to see if there was anything in the water. Obviously,
We're
happened
like
last time.
ages ahead.
Yeah.
Are we
Warwick
moving?
is taking
Are
a
we
sweet
past-
time.
Are we past the absolutely destroyed area?
Yes, by
Yeah.
this point you have sort of passed that corner. That turning there is the end of the collapsed rubble, and now before you, you see a corridor stretching ahead with several doors on your right, little sort of notches in the wall to your left, and a door at the far end.
You mean this hallway?
Yes.
Oh, I can't see down that at
Well,
all.
but Burlock can.
Yeah, Burlock. You can just imagine that Burlock's describing this as he's walking.
Ooh,
You see the
dragon.
door. You just about see the door at the far end.
Yeah. Burlock is going to be very careful because hallways equals traps. Oh, and Ava just walks right by him.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, well, if you want to run an investigation check to see if there's no booby traps and bullshit.
That's usually when it explodes.
Ava was just about to walk down that hallway, and Burlock's like, "No, wait, you need to look."
I was gonna say, considering you can't see shit,
I can
it would have
see
been
a
with
little
disadvantage. But a 14 anyway. You don't see anything. You don't see any pressure plates, trip wires, holes, murder holes, anything like that.
What is here? Oh, I
Invisible
can't see down there
stalkers.
anyway. Are these like just little tiny dead ends? Oh, there's a door there. Okay.
There is a door there. Yes.
I need to like move so I can properly see. Okay.
Can I? These are like little sconces in the wall. What are these?
So,
Um.
little alcove.
Well, they're little. That one below you is a kind of just a bit of collapsed wall. But to the side you see little bits carved into the rock. Sort of little alcoves.
Which door do we want to open?
How many doors do we have?
I see 1, 2. There's one here.
Okay.
Ava,
3,
as you
4 doors.
approach that door, Ava, you hear this soft moaning on the other side.
Shall we avoid that one?
Which door?
Third.
The one you're next to, down here.
Guys, we should not disturb. And I keep walking. Leave them to their privacy.
I didn't know they had a brothel down here, but that's a really weird place to have one.
I mean,
It's not moans of pleasure, but moans of just.
Moans. Well, I was just thinking the sanitary, just the sanitary alone, this would be a bad place for a brothel.
just thinking out loud, are we?
Well, yes.
Burlock likes to knock on doors.
Wait, what?
You knock on the
We're
door.
like, no.
You
You dead yet?
Why have I got a
and
feeling?
all of a sudden you just hear knocks and bangs.
He's a
Dead.
zombie.
Moves on.
Of many different voices
Many?
rattling at the door. Yeah.
Moved on.
Do you want me to? I could shield up and you can hit them from a. Oh no, I've got a little two-handed weapon.
Let's not risk.
No,
that.
no, don't risk that.
What would this be?
Well, there's 2 other doors behind us, and we're stacking up on another one in front.
Well,
Okay.
okay. Which
As
door do we
continue-
want to open?
Keep walking forward. Ignore everything. Just go straight to the path.
And
Why
then
would we wanna
work
open
our
any
way
doors?
backwards.
Yes.
Well,
Wait, is
So-
that is
So-
this the end?
the,
No, there's a door here.
there's a door.
Bellox aggravated them. If they get out, they will block our exit.
Yeah.
How is it gone? I keep losing track of all my bloody sheets.
How to make your DM lose track of everything. Knock on doors.
No, it's my own fault for being disorganized.
You
I'm
know
just
that
gonna-
you can just use Roll20 to have all the... It's all there.
Yeah, I know. I know.
I don't know.
Just-
I am making this way too complicated for myself.
And you'd use, normal. Yeah, I know. So we deal with them here or just leave them? Because leaving them, if they do get out, that is an
As
absolute
you
problem.
approach the door, Burlock, the banging continues and continues, and suddenly a hand breaks through the door, and you see this undead hand reach through and this gaunt and decimated face through the door, wide eyes, tries to take a swipe at you. With a 11, misses
Nope.
you. As you see behind this zombie, more of them clutching and clawing and trying to force their way out the door.
Well,
Oh, well. May as well deal with them.
not a brothel.
it-
Okay.
Is it locked?
But the-
or is it kind of like eye hole? What is the opening on the door?
It looks to be locked, but these zombies are slowly breaking through. With that,
Put the
eh,
torch down and get ready.
with
No,
that,
don't put
the
the torch
door,
down.
the door
Water.
comes
No, it's not
pulled
water.
down, is pulled down, and you see what lies before you. I would like you all to roll initiative.
Yeah, that's what I was getting ready for.
That's a lot
I
of
forget-
that's
I
a lot
keep-
of zombies.
I keep forgetting to clear.
Yep.
Right.
I did say I was getting ready to.
Hmm.
Yes, D21. That's the elite zombie.
Oh wow, they're rolling really good initiative.
Well, especially D21.
Well, Burlock is
Wow.
pretty much the only one who's going to be able to get hit, so he's doing interference.
I've got a reach weapon.
That is true. You do.
All right, first up, one zombie in the back can't do anything. It can't reach towards you, Bollock. It's scrabbling over the other ones trying to get to you. Next, this one is going. All right, let's put some music. Let's get some music.
Did I get a ready to action?
Yeah, go for it.
Yay! I'm tempted to just push Burlock in there though. Ready to action, attack the closest one.
You can get the one on the other side of Burlock.
That's the only thing I can do each time. Let's do a big hit. There we go. Dice.
That hits, and with one slash, you cut this thing in two. Burlock, you have to duck out the way as this halberd soars over your head and completely slices this zombie in half. He is gone. I'm just going to delete them for ease of
Yeah.
this.
Next one moves up.
All right. In that case, this one would have stepped forward and attacked.
Mhm.
Burlock. With a 6,
Nope.
you raise your axe and ping, deflect the blow off the side. This other one can't reach you. Ava, it's your go. That's not
Start
meant to be there.
I don't know if this is a dumb idea or not. How many zombies?
Help action.
You know what?
Don't go in there.
No,
You know
don't
what?
go in there.
I'm gonna do what Ava would do, and I'm
Oh.
gonna jump, probably using our friend as a leap. I'm gonna like step on him. Ooh, there are lots of zombies. Okay, so I step on him. Can
You step on him, look at zombies, and just walk away.
Can I, like-
You can't move there.
Can I like, cause I'm like, can I like kick him and do some like acrobatics, flip over as I go?
Like
This
kick,
would-
like
like
kick
the-
him
Because
and
I'm,
This
cause I'm
would-
currently on top of Burlock's
You
shoulders.
can either attack the zombie to deal damage, or you can shove the zombie so you can move forward. One or the other. Although, if you shoved the zombie, you could then do a bonus action attack. You can either attack twice, action, bonus action, or shove and attack. Because the shove counts as an attack.
Could I shove flurry of blows?
You
Flurry
could
of
if you wanted
shoves.
to.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do, because that's kind of like what Ava's trying to do. She wants to like get in the
All right,
room so
make
she
an
can
athletics check to
Let's
shove.
get the athletics.
Yep.
18.
Easily, this zombie is shoved to the side,
Oh.
and
Oh. Okay. Yeah, we can go there. That works.
and
As long as I'm in the room. And let's start beating some zombies up. Do I want to use my flurry of blows?
I don't know. Do you?
Yeah. Why not? Why not? Let's hit the one in front of me.
You strike once, and your fist makes contact with the rotten flesh.
So that's against this one.
Yep.
And I'll hit him again.
You go for a second hit.
Natural 20.
Oh yeah, and easily this
Nice.
time you with double ones. Bad luck.
Double ones.
And you with a pa pa
One
You-
D20 though.
smack the zombie, and he kind of and rolls, and his head kind of cricks to the side. And that ends your go. Now, this one is going to step up here and is going to swing for you, Ava. The natural 1.
Couple pisses.
Let's roll severity. Severe. It swings, and you sort of redirect the blow, and it in its arm maintains its momentum and clocks the one down here. Oh yeah, hits and does. Let's bring in the zombie. It does a whole 3 points of bludgeoning damage.
Whoa.
Wowie! As the
Terrifying.
zombie clocks his mate. Smack! Ash, it's your go.
Okay. I am going to. Let's see. I think I'm just gonna magic stone, and I'm gonna just kind of just take it from my pouch and just see if I can barely see the edge of this one right here. So I'm going to throw the stone. Do they have cover right now, or is it?
This one, I would say, has 3/4 cover. Yeah, because he is behind 2 corners and Burlock, so it is a tough angle. So he would have +5 to his AC.
Bill's not that
Okay.
tall.
That misses,
11.
unfortunately.
Seems fine. I'm just kind of just is
You-
and just kind of.
You go to throw the stone, but it ping bounces off the corner, missing.
Okay.
Warwick. You'll go.
I'm going to regret this, but I throw the torch further into the room because I
You do
can't
so. Make
really.
You throw it. and it lands there. Oops.
That's where I'm aiming
It
for
lands.
at least.
It lands there amidst the zombies. And they kind of distracted momentarily, but then they quickly turn back.
And pull out my bow. But I can't do anything more.
Right. Yeah, you can attack.
Bonus action.
I would say throwing the thing is easy. It's just I would say that's a bonus action.
But I've also
And you get
I'm
a
also putting away the halberd and pulling out the bow. So that's all my actions there.
If that's what you want, sure. I'm saying you can attack if you want to. But if you don't want to, then we'll move on.
Move on.
All right. This zombie cannot do very much because he is blocked by the other ones. Burlock, it's your go.
Well, I can't get into melee range of one of them, so I'm going to pull out a javelin and throw it.
You could try and hit this one, but he would have half cover from you being around a corner.
Oh, okay, I'll do that. I'll
+2
aim
to
for that one.
Yeah.
Warhammer two-handed.
Yep, that definitely hits. With the warhammer, you kind of reach around the corner, and clang, smack him, and he reels. Right, next up, this one steps over here and sort of almost steps over the torch, and let's see, he is going to. Oh yeah, he takes 1 point of fire damage.
Oh.
As the torch kind of catches on his dried and rotting flesh, and it sort of starts to burn just a tiny little bit.
Oof.
Next, this one is going to swing for you, Ava.
Yes.
You went right in the middle of all of them.
Yes. Yes, she did.
With an 8 to hit,
Yes.
duck out the way of one, and another one swings towards you with a 19 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
And as you duck one way, the other one smacks you for 7 points of damage.
Ooh.
Almighty blow that catches you off guard. You feel long uncut nails rake
Wait,
across
oh my
your
God.
skin.
What am I doing? I had temporary hit points.
Mm-hmm.
You did. So,
I'm so glad I argued for
and it's now your go.
my go. Oh,
Yep.
sweet. Let's beat some more up. Gonna punch the guy that I was punching before.
Which is the one to your left. Or right, rather. Your left, our right. That hits. Roll your damage. And with that, you take a crack at it. And we shall roll to see if he stays up.
I was waiting for that one.
Yeah, don't stay.
Undead fortitude.
That is... No, he goes down.
Yeah.
With that, you kind of crack up, and you see the neck snap, and the weakened flesh and bone, the weakened tendons, you punch it up the side of the head, and the neck just kind of completely and falls to the ground. And the body sways a bit, and then collapses against the wall in a heap.
Okay, I'm gonna kind of like move this way and using the momentum now attack the one that's now below me.
Yeah.
Um,
By the way, you are out of key points, so the red is your
Yeah.
key points.
Yes, I know.
So
I'm
let me
aware.
just duck those. That definitely hits. With 8 bludgeoning damage, you give a solid punch to this one. As it lunges forward. And swings for you. With an 18 to hit.
Oh, yep.
Ooh.
I have AC
You
7.
take 6 points of bludgeoning damage, as once again, taken off guard in this cramped environment, you don't have the space to dodge as more claws rake across your body, leaving matching scars crisscrossing across your chest. Ash, it's your go.
Okay. I am going to. I'm gonna move it to workspace so I get a better view.
You can do that, but you can't end your turn.
Yeah. There's a lot of them in there. Okay, I'm going to Magic Stone. I'm also going to kind of yell out and say, Chirpy, don't die in there, just in case. Don't become one of them.
That
Nice.
just hits. No, it does hit, yes. So roll your damage. Not hard to hit. With a 10, the stone plants itself directly in its forehead and embeds itself there. And Warwick, it is your go.
Yeah, and this time I'm just dropping the bow, stuff this on, moving in with the staff. So
Yes.
dropping it outright and just moving in with
Yep.
the halberd
All right.
and doing something really stupid. Because
Yes.
someone else did something really
Yes.
stupid. You started
Also
this.
true.
No, I started this. I knocked.
I know. And then she went in, so everyone's doing something stupid. I'm blaming
I'm
all of
in the
you.
hallway. I'm pretty smart.
I know,
Join the
I'm blaming you too.
stupidity.
'Cause-
Join the
because-
stupidity.
Hit the one directly to the south. The
for it.
power hit.
That hits, and with that, you carve it in half. And let's see, can it even save from this? No, it can't. With
Okay.
that, another zombie goes down. And I presume I know what you're doing next.
Bonus action for the second one. In front of Ava.
A 7 will miss.
But I move. Oh no, I won't move 5 feet. But I encourage the dwarf to move past me.
Right.
Does that mean I get to move? With a free action now?
Nope, you do not. And this one is going to move up
Damn
and
it.
take a swing at you, Warwick. With an 18 to hit.
Hits.
Rolling well.
Meets beats.
Hmm?
Meets
Meets
beats.
beats. You take 6 points of damage
Oh.
as the zombie once again it kind of lunges at you and starts to try and bite at your arm. You shake it off, but not before a big chunk is missing. And you're bleeding profusely from the arm. Burlock, so go.
Can I run into the room and end here?
You technically cannot move through enemy space,
Mm-hmm.
so
That's fair enough.
I'm going to say no, you can't.
All right. Well, then I'll pull out my javelin and do the one directly in front of me.
All right. He has half cover being behind Warwick, so +2 to AC.
What? That not work? Oh, there we go.
No. Warwick isn't sure. Like,
Oh, ow.
Rolling
Ooh.
severity.
This is it.
oh
This is where we die.
no!
How did we die here?
No, this is where I get killed.
Literally stabbed
fu-
in the back.
It's fine. You just miss. You throw it, but you can't. You kind of try and aim it, but Warwick is just in the way, and you waste your turn trying to aim, but you can't quite get a shot in, and that
I'll
ends your
take that.
turn.
I'll take that.
This zombie he can't move anywhere. He's still standing on top of the torch. So he'll take another 2 points of fire damage.
He's just gonna slowly die to the torch.
This is why we stay out of the fire. Stand out of the fire.
The fire has slowly started to creep his way up his legs, and he's just unmoving. Ava, you're looking pretty rough. What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm fine. Let's attack this
Sure.
one in front of me.
I'm fine. It's fine. It's just-
Give him the old 1-2.
Can we do 1, 2, 3, 4,
24
and
definitely
5?
hits. With an 8, you strike at its belly, and it, but still standing.
Okay, I'll hit him again.
And that you do.
I
your
strike him in the
damage.
belly, and then I knee him in the face.
Roll your damage. That hits.
Oh, yep. Sorry. I really am off in Lava Land today.
Off by 1.
Oh no!
You crack him with your knee, and the neck kind of cracks, but he kind of still stays and lumbers towards you.
Dick.
And it is his go, and he's going to strike at you again with a 9 to hit. You're prepared this time, and as he swings, you instinctively block the blow. And Ash, what are you doing?
Seeing all of them move in, I valiantly move 1 step forward, and I will magic stone the one in front, just right there, right here, straight ahead.
All right.
There's a couple of people
Half,
in the way, but
this will be half cover, so +2, because you're throwing it past 2 people. 11 will hit.
I think
Roll your
that's
damage.
good enough. Let's do it. Come on.
Ooh,
Nice.
9 bludgeoning. Again, the stone is going to smacks him and bits itself in one of his eye sockets. But he persists and he still stays up. Warwick.
The one that's almost gone in front of Ava, I think, is got to be the target.
Alright.
Big powered halberd attack. Oh my god.
Now, I will let you reconsider, because did you really need to do power attack if he's on 1 HP?
Yes.
Alright, you miss. That ends your turn.
Oh my goodness.
It's like killing zombies in the room. We fail at it.
Okay.
We had a funnel. We had a funnel.
And with a 19, the one in front of you swings down and strikes you, Warwick, and you take 5 points of damage.
We had a funnel.
Yep.
It's fine.
With reach weapons too.
It's fine.
Yeah.
You guys had reach
The
weapons.
tactical master, Warwick, throwing it all away. Burlock.
Mm-hmm.
It's your go.
I can't do anything. No, if I shove Warwick, would that shove everyone else and actually get into the room, or not really?
No, you can't do that.
Shoved to get in the room.
Alright, javelin again. On the one
Can he
directly.
move into Warwick's space and attack?
I can't.
Not Andy's turn. That.
Yeah.
Oh
Can't
yeah, but
I would say you can move in, attack, and move back out.
Alright, cool.
But then
Yeah.
there'd be attacks of opportunity.
Yes,
if you wanna-
correct.
If you wanted to risk that.
I will
Do
risk
that.
that. So I'll go into there. Which one's the one HP? This one?
The one below Ava.
Okay, I shall attack that one with my warhammer. I'll do it two-handed.
A 9 will hit.
Yes.
And with that,
Go down.
you
Goodness.
cave in its skull, but it still reaches towards you, brains dripping out, but still it's standing, just barely alive.
And I'll go out again. And
This
attacks
one
of
can't.
opportunity.
Yep, and they do. With a 19
Oh
Ooh.
my god.
and
Yes.
an 11.
The 19 hits, 11 doesn't.
So you take 6 points of bludgeoning damage as it lunges for you. This one that you just caved in. You think you got it, but it stays up and swipes at you and scratches you across your chest. Ava, what are you doing?
As they they scratch my friend, I'm gonna like attack their back.
It'll hit.
Oh. 5.
Stay down. Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
DC was 10, and they rolled an 8 on the con save.
Oh, thank goodness.
So that one goes down as you bring your elbow into the small of its back, and you hear the spine just crack, and it loses its form as the back bends in this unnatural way as it collapses to the floor. Ash.
Oh, I have bonus action. I have one.
Oh, you do have a bonus action. My mistake.
No, yeah.
I'm gonna spin around and attack this one too.
Go for it.
Give it a good kick. Nice.
Definitely
nice,
hits.
nice, nice. I'm rolling very poorly on damage.
Yes, but you're hitting.
Oh.
I'm thinking this way. Get all the bad dice rolls out now.
No, just
With
hit.
another roundhouse kick, you bring it back and almost push it into Warwick as Warwick. Oh no, Ash, it's now your go.
Yeah, sounds good. Oh god, we're having so much trouble with this. I'm going to Magic Stone. Let's do this. 17.
Definitely hits.
Alright, smack, just straight through the chest. Let's see.
And
there we go.
hold on.
Oh.
Yep. Oh, by 1 again. By DC was 15. It rolled a 14. It goes down as you as one eye already filled with a stone. Its other eye, and it has got 2 stones where its eyes would be, and it falls to the ground, leaving the last one, Warwick.
This time this time I will still hit it as hard as I can. I swear, it's called a sleep spell, and this is...
A 10 will hit.
There
And
we
with
go.
that,
There's my sleep spell.
you cleave it in half. Oh, I just deleted the torch.
No!
Cleave it in half.
Not the
Need the
torch!
torch!
I'll just put it back.
And you're gonna have to put some some light on the torch again.
Let me just... I can do this, and then I will do that.
Yeah, then you add it. Yep. See, that's a sleep spell. That's how it works.
Okay. And with that, you clear this room out, and it goes quiet.
Oh, that didn't go so bad.
I mean, there was a plan in place, but all of you just kind of
There-
walk inside and just kind of look at her. Look at her.
Ava?
Just chirpy. You have to understand. You're not invincible. You may die in these places. If you die here, we don't even know who you are.
We didn't die.
Yet, but it was close.
It is
Tactics.
too close for comfort.
We were stacked up on the door. We've got reach weapons. Though you may not have them, we do. You could have just sat down and had a picnic. Or learned to
That's not any
juggle.
fun. That's not any fun.
Juggling's fun. You could have a game of chess. You could have a game of dragon chess. Well, it's one-sided, but look, tactics are very important. And we had a very big advantage there. And I had to come in here to try to help you out.
Let's see.
At least help. Join in.
Well, I did come in and join in because you were in danger. Which put me in danger. Which put Shorty in danger too.
Bill just leaves that. Doesn't do anything. He wants to go and knock on the other doors, but
Oh, yeah, no,
he's staying very, very put.
I haven't started on the knocking part yet. But I think that's going to be a bit later. Just... Ow. Ow. Now let me have a look at those wounds. You got to hit a few times, Ava. And I'll do a medicine bandages for the wounds.
Right.
Like lay on hands
what
work?
What are you doing with this? Are you doing lay on hands?
Yes.
Right, you have 10 points, which you can...
Well, I'm actually down to 0 with...
Oh, well
By
then you can't
giving-
do anything.
No, as in, I've got 5, which I'm giving to Ava.
Okay, so Ava, you can get 5 HP back from Warwick. Warwick kind of reaches out to you, and you feel this warmth kind of suffuse your body. Warwick, I don't know if you know how this works. If you kind of reach out to kind of like inspect the wound, and feel the wound sort of start to slowly knit itself shut.
But to Warwick's mind, he's just bandaging the wounds
Okay,
and wiping away
okay.
the blood.
Right.
Thanks.
All right, perfect.
Now there's something in here that looks like a sarcophagus or a bed.
It is a sarcophagus, and on it you see ghastly images of human cannibalization. Figures ripping and tearing apart other humanoid bodies and stuffing bits of offal and limbs into their gaping, spiked teeth mouths. Kind of caricatures of humans, but distorted, angry, and disturbing.
Now I want to open that, but I also really don't want to open that.
It is open,
Oh, okay.
and you look inside.
Yeah,
And
we'll do a
you
quick
see
check.
Nothing. And you see nothing other than a jawless human skull and a few fragments of bone. And you can guess that this was probably plundered a long time ago.
Yeah, let's just smash that skull a little bit and move on, unless it kills us.
Do so, and you disturb the rest of the dead, and nothing happens.
Good.
What is with all of you and desecrating graves? I don't understand this.
Are the dead, the like zombies, do they have clothes on?
Tattered rags.
Do they have
At
anything
best.
in their pockets?
You search and you find nothing.
You find offal, you find guts, you find maybe a tooth here and there.
Let's see.
All right. Do we want to check? Do we want to check out the other two doors, or go to the door and all over here?
Let's go to the first one. As in back down the corridor.
All right.
Let's listen to the door before knocking.
Bullock goes up to the door and listens.
To be
Make a
fair,
perception check.
we knew that something was there.
True. We did know that something was there, but knocking then let them know that we were here.
22.
You press your ear to the door and listen intently. And with the silence that greets you, you can infer that there's probably nothing moving or living in there, or unliving.
I was gonna say living, yeah.
Living would be a good one right now.
Can I kick down the door?
How about we just open the
make it-
door?
It is unlocked.
I'm
You
not
can
stopping.
noisily
just-
kick
just-
down.
Fine. I want to kick it. I kick down the door.
Is that what you want to do? Is anyone else stopping Ava from doing so?
I was trying to do it
yes.
verbally, but I lost that argument apparently.
Unless anyone is physically holding her back, Ava, make an attack roll.
An attack.
Fumble.
You kick, and you don't get the right angle in it, and nothing happens, except there's a loud.
And then
What
Bullock
do you-
just opens the door, pushes it in.
Disappointing.
You see before you another chamber with a sarcophagus half buried under collapsed wall.
Ooh.
Okay, well,
Why?
investigation to check the room.
Yeah, let's have a look around.
Investigation check.
Why did you kick down the door? I don't understand. It's just...
It's a room.
Fun.
No, you don't find anything in here.
I'm not here for
I mean,
fun.
There's-
why just open the door when you can kick it?
Not here for fun. We're here for a job. I mean, obviously.
With a 14, once again, you search a bit more thoroughly, and nothing but the buried remains of bone in the sarcophagus.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, this one looks empty. Well, at least dead, probably not coming back.
All right.
We've got the middle one now.
Right.
Okay.
Ash, would you like to deal with this one?
I would love to open this door. I'm not going to kick it. I'm not going to jump in. I'm not going to do anything else. I'm just going to open it.
It easily opens, and you see before you a an empty, but unmolested room.
Okay, doesn't look like there's anything in here. Perfect. All right, let's go back to the main hall.
Well, I was going to do a quick search around the place just to see if there is anything.
I mean, we're here
Make
to
an
take
investigation
care of
check.
We're here to take care of the cold, not to
Yes,
do anything else.
The 11.
but sightseeing, well, actually looting
You-
and desecration.
You look, or you have a poke around, and you look inside the sarcophagus, and something seems a little off. And there's not, it's empty, which confuses you for a second. And you kind of, and it's surprisingly shallow as well. So you kind of pry, and your hand sort of passes through this thin layer of plaster, and you kind of pull back to reveal a body wrapped in bandages, and in its eyes are 2 moonstones, just in its eyes, covered with this.
Found something. Just to do that that perception of undead perception, divine sense.
Fine sense.
Divine sense. That would have been a great idea earlier.
Well, we knew they were undead in the other room.
Body.
So, strong evil, undead.
You don't sense anything from this corpse.
Okay. I think it's safe.
All right. Go ahead and take what it needs to do.
Oh, okay, it's me, isn't it? I'll take the objects, the gems.
You can add to your list 2 moonstones worth 50 gold each.
Can I like start trying to rip it up a little bit more to see if I can see anything else in it?
You want to rip open the mummy?
No, the plaster.
The mummy.
Oh, yeah, no, so you rip open the plaster and you see the rest of this body in bandages lying there.
Nothing else in there.
No, nothing lying outside. No, you don't see anything else.
Okay.
Unless you want to make an investigation check.
Well, yeah, I'm kind of investigating, so I'm gonna say that I'll do that.
You can always cut up the body.
With that, you don't see anything else in the sarcophagus.
Okay.
Part of me feels like I should rip open the mummy, but I'm like, Ava's not gonna go that far.
Here, have a dagger. You sure?
All right. Well, Burlock, as this is going on, he walks up to the door, getting prepped. He's going to do a check on the door to make sure there's no traps and to see if he can hear anything past the door.
Oh god, let's run. He's gonna knock again.
Make a perception check.
Perception.
22. You hear a gentle sobbing from the other side of the door.
Are we here to save any more nobles, or is this just another person that was here?
Like nobles.
Depends on how rich they were.
Okay,
mean-
well,
Only way to go is forward. Go ahead.
opens door. Well, checks. Opens door. Is it locked or is it not locked?
It's not locked, and you open it. Before you is a very grisly sight. The walls and floor of this room are covered with streaks and splashes of dried blood. 2 dangling bodies are shackled to the east and south walls. One is an elderly male human, and the other you recognize as Camilla, the masseuse from the north wall, who Ava interrogated. And she is... The old man is very dead. You can see that clearly. But Camilla has very little to cover her indecency and is covered in cuts and bruises. And lying next to her is a bag of white powder or white crystals, which you can now assume to be salt.
Ooh. Ow.
Salting the victims.
Salting the wounds.
And she, as you walk up, she looks up and says, "No, please." And she looks and recognizes you, goes,
So, which one? She's this one?
No, that's the dead one.
the lower one.
I go up and I immediately get her down.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
I told them. I was so scared. I told them you were coming. I'm sorry. I'm not a bad person. I promise I'm not a bad person. And she just starts weeping.
I want to say inside check, but no, that's a dick move.
I mean, if you want to, you can.
I am. You never know about calls. So what do I need to roll? What do I need to roll for inside check?
Ava
That'd be
gets
inside.
her down and is just kind of,
That'd be
as she's
Oh.
crying, just kind of trying to comfort her a little bit.
16. I don't know.
You can infer that this poor woman probably told you. She's not lying,
Mhm.
and you can guess that she probably told them that you were coming. And was now punished for letting slip valuable information.
Okay. Can I go to the body?
And she's just weeping in your arms, Ava, muttering under her breath in this fast and almost psychotic fashion. I'm not a bad person. I'm not a bad person. I'm not a bad person. I'm sorry. I'm not a bad person. I promise.
Why? Why'd you grab the salt?
Well, my healing potion.
No. Burlock walks towards, looks at the Camilla, nods, and does a medicine check, and tries to heal with bandages.
Roll medicine. 12. There's only so much you can do. It certainly does little to ease the pain, but you stabilize her.
Mm-hmm.
And as she make a, what are all your passive perceptions?
13.
14.
11.
13.
14.
Warwick.
sorry.
Warwick. You start to hear footsteps coming up the corridor from the other side of the door.
Guys, footsteps coming from north. Incoming.
They're coming. They're coming. They're coming. They're coming. Please don't. Please don't. And she just starts jabbering incomprehensibly.
I get ready to attack whoever opens the door if it's. Yeah.
Stay
I am
behind
prepared to
us.
attack.
That's
We'll
fine.
protect you.
You hear the jangling of keys, and you hear a key being inserted into the door, and the lock turns
Ready that attack.
And
Opens.
Stand up and turn around.
and
Burlock is
everyone
pretty
roll-
much going to surprise
roll
act.
initiative. Everyone would like. I would like you all to roll initiative.
As soon as I
Yeah.
should have declared it before that, Burlock was going to pretty much use his hammer.
We'll get to surprise in
Yeah.
just a sec.
Initiative.
Jeez, +9, dude. Oh my god.
Oh, do that to me again. There we go. Worse.
Right. Warwick, what is your dex modifier?
1.
Okay, so yeah, she would go before you. And Ava, You can make your attacks. You can make your held action attacks with advantage. Because she's
Sweet.
surprised.
Okay, well, was Warhammer two-handed, pretty much direct at the door as soon as I saw a head come through.
Nope.
But Ava,
On your turn.
Yeah.
On your turn, Ava.
Yeah, so I go up. You know, unarmed strike, unarmed strike.
22. That hits. 7. And a 19 will also hit. As
8.
suddenly sobered by what in this room, you march forward with renewed purpose and strike. And this person falls back and Ash.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's my turn. I thought you were
Yes,
saying
your turn.
something else. Okay. Okay. Seeing it strike, I'm going to do more magic stones. I mean, that's really all I can do at the moment. I'm waiting for other things to happen. But yes, I'm going to throw and just kind of leaping, just kind of walking over, closing this door behind us, and I'm going to throw the stone. 19.
That will hit. Roll damage.
Okay. 10. Just kind of
10. And with that,
just chuck it. Yep.
with 2 blows, poof, poof, she goes, ta, ta, and then whoosh, falls back, dead.
All right.
And you turn around, Camilla has her back against the wall, feverishly trying to put as much distance from her and the corpse as she can.
Take her down.
Ava's gonna go up and give Camilla a health potion.
Alright, roll 2d4 plus 2. 6. With that, she sort of striking, you kind of lift her chin up and pour the potion down her throat. You see this palpable relief across her face as you see the wounds that weren't bandaged earlier by Burlock start to slowly close. And the bruises start to slowly fade. She looks at you with the kind of this less of a feverish look in her eyes and just says once again, I really am so sorry. I should have just gone. I should have just run away. I'm sorry.
You should have went to the guard.
I go up to her, hold her hands, and go, "You're alive. That's all that matters."
Thank you. She's just kind of. I don't know what I can do to repay you. I could never repay you. Thank you so much.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about
it. In the background, dragging the bodies.
So, are you moving the body of the cultist or the
Cultist.
body of the old man cultist?
Close the
You
door.
move
and
the
keep
body
an
out of the
eye
way. Close the door.
As in pulling it in.
into the room. So
Yeah.
Oh, pulling it into the room.
Yeah.
Right. And she, in a fever, she goes, "There's more of them. This isn't only one. I think I don't hear much else other than chatter, grinding stone, and not much else.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I can't be more use. I'm sorry.
What language was the chatter?
The common tongue, I think.
Was it
I
deep
didn't
voices?
really- Mainly, yeah. There's one woman.
Okay, so one woman, coupled 2, 3, 4. Any differences in them at
Or-
all, or just
More than that, I think. I
Okay.
think. I don't.
That's fine. Just rest up, all right?
Is there anywhere else you can put me? Yeah, I know it's not safe here. They might be coming through.
Want to go back to the rooms?
The second room, which didn't have that much, just chuck her in there.
put her into
We're a
the.
bit. Yeah. It's dangerous here, but we can't go back to the beginning. We need to take care of them. There's a room back there that was supposed to be that was previously filled with undead, but they're all taken care of now. If you want to stay in there, they won't check that room, I'm sure.
Door's broken.
Middle room.
Yeah, middle.
Middle room. Yep.
Take the occupant out and place her where the occupant was. And I deliberately do not say who the occupant was. The mummy, that is.
You do remember this mummy was about lying in an inch deep of reddish slime.
Yeah, probably not then.
No.
No.
I didn't hear that part of the description, the reddish slime. So
No.
probably
Yeah,
not,
I
no.
forgot to mention that, but yeah, that's a stank ass coffin.
Yeah, maybe not that one.
Room 1.
Okay.
It's not going to be comfortable, but it's more concealment.
Thank you. Promise me you won't leave me here, okay? Promise me you'll come back.
I can promise that I won't forget you.
She's too delirious to roll insight on that.
Yeah, because I'm not. I'm specifically not saying what she said.
No.
So we're not gonna have to. I'm not gonna have you move all your characters specifically.
No.
You lead her gently to the middle room, and sort of set her down against one of the against the wall. In fact, what you do, you take the cultist robe you just killed, and you use it to wrap her up, and sort of set her down to wait.
What javelins do I have? I've got 2 javelins. Can I leave a javelin with her, just as a defensive weapon?
Yeah, you can. Yeah. What is that? What is the dice for that? Is it D8 or D6?
D6.
Okay, D6. Gotcha.
1d6 attack strength, and that means I will go down to 1 javelin.
Didn't
Yep.
we pick up the
You,
flails and the maces from all the people that have been trying to kill us?
Yeah, but javelin's
Yeah,
more of a ranged weapon. It can be used as. It doesn't have to be used as javelin. It can be used as
It's a
stabbing.
pokey.
Pokey stick.
away.
It's... All right.
Yeah. You. This particular cultist has, much like the one before, a mace and a longbow on them.
I'll take some arrows. I'm assuming there's some.
All right. After
I'll
we
just
get
take
her over
5.
there, let's continue forward and let's be quiet.
Yeah, I think quiet's the way to go. And, yeah. No more knocking on doors for the moment?
You open the door, and you can proceed forward as you so choose.
Okay. I'm gonna roll stealth because I'm trying to move stealthily.
Mm-hmm.
And this is where I failed.
15. 21.
21.
I roll
no, because
15.
it's 8. So you have heavy
8.
armor.
I have
Oh.
9.
9.
Again,
12.
the dwarf is the most stealthy member of the party. This is ridiculous.
It's
You don't have
hard.
heavy armor.
You're all pretty shaken from leaving the torture room, and you can't muster the thought to even attempt to be stealthy for the most part. Only Burlock, you managed to harden your heart and focus on the task at hand, but the rest of you are shaken.
This isn't the first time he's seen torture.
Yeah.
Same here. That's why I took the salt.
Walks to the doors, to the stair, and goes to around the corner and waits for the rest of the team to catch up.
Yep.
Oh, do
In
we
the
snuff the
darkness.
torch since we're trying to be stealthy?
We'll lower the vision of the torch if you have.
I can't do
Okay.
that. But-
Hmm?
Oh, nothing. That's it.
Okay. So we'll lower the vision of the torch if needed.
Okay, keep just walking forward up the stairs and stops at the up here.
Ava is right behind.
You see a passageway with 3 doors before you.
All right.
These always work out well. Don't knock.
Walks up to door 1 and listens.
You don't hear anything. Well, make a perception check, sorry.
Yep.
Yeah, you don't hear anything.
Looks behind me. Do I see anything on the door itself? Is there any like insignias or is it just a plain door?
You see, you see a, what would you see? You see a symbol of a skull, sort of a grinning skull. In fact, I'll tell you exactly what you see. You see the symbol that is currently behind Akash.
On the Zoom meeting, not on the show.
Yeah.
Ah,
Oh, is it not on the show?
No,
No.
Okay, my mistake.
The Baldur's
Let
Gate
me-
symbol
in fact,
of the grinning skull.
I can show you what you see. I can show the stream what you see. The symbol on the right is the symbol you see.
would I know the meaning behind the skull?
Make a religion check.
Religion.
Oh yeah. With that, you know just from your experience in these past few days, this is the symbol of Baal, the dread god of murder.
No. I convey this to Ava behind me. Mal.
What?
I say the word. This is a signal of Baal.
Oh. Is it? I quickly look at the other doors, like glance.
Yeah, I'll do this.
Mm-hmm.
And you see one has a skull inside of a triangle, and the other one has a black handprint. So the black handprint is on this door, and the skull in the triangle is on this door.
Last time we ran into symbols like this, we almost died, so be
So,
careful with choosing a
should we
door.
take a break and come back
And do,
before
yeah.
we open a door and get killed?
All right, we'll
Well-
take a break.
No, he's not going to knock. He's not that silly.
No, no. The other thing is Sky. There's a tiny little glitch in the lighting from my
I
character's
see.
perspective. Yeah.
Yes. Let me amend that.
So I thought I'd address that. We'll have a quick break. We'll be back with the second half of this adventure or this death of us.
Second half of the-
It'll be one or the other. Who knows? And hopefully it's not the death one. So thank you for watching. Thank you for all the participations and everything. I've been reading chat all this time. It's been quite active, so that's always great. And we will be back, hopefully not dying. At least we're out of the sewer. At least we're out of the sewer, which is a good part.
Technically still in it.
Well, not in shit. Not in shit itself.
In salt now, apparently.
Well, no, the salt's for later. The salt's for later.
Please tell me I use that to flavour your food at the end.
Probably, yes.
Have a salt bar.
Exfoliation.
Yeah.
All right, let's go on break.
Yep. So we'll be back soon. Stick around.
See you after the break.
Thank you for your support. See you after the break. Bye. Welcome back to the show. My name is Karsh Goblin. We are back starting our second half of Saints and Sinners, our 6th episode, and we are still in the shit, still in danger, and still probably going to have a TPK. So let's get back to all our cast members stuffing ourselves with some food.
Are you going to say probably going to have a TPK every episode?
Yes.
Today's a shopping episode. We're probably going to have a TPK.
Yeah.
It's just the way it works.
Well, knowing that your other group had that in the second episode, in their second session, I'm like, maybe? I don't know. And
It's just every session. We do it every session.
yeah, just to desensitize us until when it actually finally happens, when there's
Good
unicorns
campaign.
and...
Good
We need to
campaign to choose
mentally
to play a reckless
prepare
character.
ourselves.
Yeah.
Good campaign to choose to play a reckless character.
No. Actually, kind of why I played this character is because of this campaign. I knew it was bad.
Okay.
Okay, so let's get back into the sewer map, shall we?
So we get back into it. You are standing before 3 doors. One containing the symbol of Bane, a black handprint in the middle. One containing the symbol of Baal, which is the skull, the grinning skull face surrounded by little droplets of blood encircling it. And the symbol of Merkel on the southern door. A triangle, a sort of embedded triangle with a skull set in the middle of it.
And since I now recognize the symbol on my door, I'm going to roll a wisdom save.
Save? Why save? 20.
I pass it.
You see that symbol and you tense yourself as memories come flooding back, but you shake it off, you seal yourself, and you're fine.
Mm-hmm.
I just got to listen to one of the other doors.
Yeah.
It just
Which one?
Doesn't really matter. I'm not that concerned, just concerned that there might be someone listening to us.
Pick one then.
Eeny, miny, miny, mo, ketchup.
There we go.
That
Right,
one.
make a perception check. $18. You put your ear and you listen slowly, and you hear a gentle sound of snoring.
Okay. Come back and indicate sleeping. Someone sleeping in there.
Alright. If he's sleeping, we've got the jump then. Let's just take care of him and get this done, alright? Get out of here.
Shall we? Or shall I check the bottom one too?
Check the bottom one.
Okay.
Make a perception check.
Yep.
You don't hear anything.
Let's go.
If you're going to roll a 1, that's probably the best one to roll it on.
Perception? Oh, I don't agree.
Yeah.
I don't agree.
Perception, yes.
At
Makes
least it
total
wasn't
sense.
stealth. Natural 1. Fall down. Plate armor. No, bad.
Seduction roll, you just get slapped. Perception roll, you walk into a room full of bad people. I don't think perception's a good one.
So what are you doing?
Let's go to the sleeping one, shall we? Stack up.
Alright.
Sleeping one, right? Let's go.
Checks door. Checks. If someone's sleeping, they usually have the door trapped or something. I want to check the door to make sure there's no problem.
All right, make a perception check. You carefully study the door, and you don't find anything remotely trapped about it. And you
Prepares for everything. Waits for Warwick's signal and then opens the door when Warwick gives his go.
You gently open the door. And for some reason, I cannot drag the dynamic lighting thing away. Come on.
Do you want me
Come on,
to
roll
move?
20. There we go.
Okay.
Just
I
waking
had
up.
to delete it. And you open the door and you see before you, slumped against the wall, are 4 of those same cultists asleep. In full, they're fully armored, their shields and maces to their side.
Holds up fingers, indicates 4, and points to where they are.
Okay, let's do this thing then.
Oh boy.
If you choose to attack them, you roll with advantage,
Mm-hmm.
and it is an automatic crit.
Since I'm going to be the person. Are we being stealthy? Do we need to roll stealth checks?
With them sleeping, no.
Okay, good.
They're not particularly listening out for you. They're
I
asleep.
mean, can I get into this corner here without waking anyone up?
Seeing as people don't occupy an entire 5 foot by 5 foot space, you can easily sort of creep around them. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna go for the back one then.
Can I go here?
No, that would put you on top of a sarcophagus.
Okay.
I'll get the
Alright.
reach one.
All right. Well, how about I move to where Warwick is?
Warwick, you've just moved where. I suppose you could, but you would be unbalanced, and
Could I move there then? 'Cause there's a
you're
wall?
half in the wall.
Yeah. Okay. We'll do that then.
Yeah, that works. Warwick, if you move up to this one here, that'll work.
Still saving the wall,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah.
Good luck, everybody.
shit.
All right. So
I
roll with
pointed
advantage.
Ash, you're doing this too.
Mm-hmm.
You're murdering people in the sleep too.
All right. Are we giving you advantage on that one? So you get double. So I'm going to attack this one. Do we need to roll initiative yet? Since we're doing surprise
Can I attack
rounds?
this
No,
one?
because this won't count as a surprise round because you are attacking and then we'll roll.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm doing the far one for you.
Can you get that one?
I can see it. It's either that or this one. Actually, that one's probably easier.
That one's probably easier. I'll get this one.
And Ash can get the far one if Ash is doing this.
Yes, I am.
Didn't really know if you were on board with murdering people in their sleep.
Well, the problem is that it's a ranged attack, so I wouldn't get a crit. It's like an arrow, so I don't
Let me
think you
just
can
double
crit.
check the unconscious condition.
Yeah, I think it's only melee attacks.
No, attack rolls.
Oh.
All attack rolls.
Is it? Oh,
But
okay.
it won't be it won't be a crit because you have to be within 5 feet for it to be a crit, which is a point.
For
Warwick,
me
you
as
have to
well.
be within 5 feet to be a crit.
That's
yeah.
okay. I'll just use power attack.
Well,
But you still have advantage on the hit.
okay, no, let's. Warwick, why don't you hit this one, and then Burlock hits this one, and then you both get crits.
Okay, we'll do that.
I don't need a
Just
crit.
leave the one
I really don't.
You
power
made it.
attack and a crit.
That's what I'm saying. I don't usually need a crit.
But it'll help, and we can very easily.
All right, let's do it.
Let's do it,
Well,
because
well,
otherwise
let's do it.
we're
Let's go.
talking about this with
Let's
sleeping
go.
bodies.
Go.
Can I just stone the one that's not getting hit then? Is that fine?
Yeah,
No, that's it.
sure.
Okay, that's good.
Everyone roll with
Okay.
advantage.
All right,
We get a
I'm-
full turn, basically.
Well,
You just gotta jump on
one
the
time you didn't need it.
Yep.
So.
With advantage, that'll hit. Yep. Warwick, with advantage, that does not hit.
11
Okay.
doesn't hit.
So do I get
11
my
does not
bonus
hit.
action hit?
No, because at this point, they all wake up.
I
and
haven't
we'll roll
attacked
initiative.
my front one yet, so I'm attacking
Oh,
that
go
one
for
now.
it.
Warhammer two-handed reckless.
You don't need to do
Oh,
reckless.
Wait, we already have advantage.
Yep. So roll another d10.
Okay, D10. There you go.
Very nice. Nice 14 and magic stone. Yep. You've gone for that one. And now, can we have everyone roll initiative?
Okay. There's no one can move in this room.
It's pretty cramped.
Very cramped.
It's only cramped because
right.
they're alive.
Okay.
Once they become objects, we're fine.
Yeah.
+2. Ooh.
Yeah, when the GM does something like that, it's not a good sign.
So I've been rolling really good initiative for all the enemies.
Why?
Because them's the dice. Okay, that one got a natural 1, so it balances out.
Not really.
First up, this one that you miss, Warwick. You swing down and just throwing caution to the wind. You swing down and somehow against this stationary target, you clang it against their shield, which is you saw just out of reach, and he springs awake, and he quickly grabs his mace and his shield, and he jumps to his feet and takes a swing at. He's going to take a swing at Burlock with a 10 to hit. Taken aback, he swings and crashes into the wall to no effect.
Since I did that with reckless, he has advantage on attacks against me.
He does. Natural 1. So no. Yeah, so he misses completely.
You
Warwick.
didn't need the reckless. I don't know why you did it.
Thank you, General Tokyo, for the follow.
Reckless.
Thank you for joining the Goblin Horde.
Oh yeah, Burlock, you can have inspiration because I know why you're doing reckless.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
For him, that is.
That's for a reason. Wait a minute.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so let's do more. This one's still asleep down the bottom.
No, they're all awake now.
Oh, he hasn't moved yet. That's all I was wondering.
No, it hasn't been his turn yet. But with the loud clang, their eyes crack open, and he hasn't had a chance to reach for his sword or shield yet.
Which means he doesn't have a shield, which means he's less armored.
Yes.
That's the target then. And let's do that again. Oh my god.
Miss. Again. This is the trade-off with Power Blow.
I know.
You just recklessly you swing against, and Burlock, you have to duck out of the way as this halberd cracks into the wall, spreading a spray of stone across the room. Burlock, it's your go.
Okay, well, the one who just attacked me by accident, I'm going to attack that one. Again, reckless. Now, do I actually hit reckless attack in roll 20 to make sure it's activated?
No, you don't need to do that. You just toggle
Okay.
advantage.
Okay, thank you. Advantage. There we go. Alright, so attacking the one in front of me with Warhammer two-handed.
20 will definitely hit. But only 5. It's bad rolls. You, filled with this new purpose and anger, you strike down with your warhammer, and he buckles underneath its blow. Next up, this one is going to grab his sword and mace, and he, because they're not the zombies, they're tactical. He's going to step through his ally space and swing at you, Burlock, with a 16 to hit.
Meets beats.
Meets beats. You take 8 points of bludgeoning damage as this mace cracks into your shoulder, almost sending you pushing back into Warwick, but you come back and steel yourself. And then this one is also going to go for you, Burlock, because you're right there in the middle, picking up his sword and his shield. Wait a minute, one already went for you, didn't they? And missed. So that was that one. That's the one that went for you. Okay, gotcha. And a 15 to hit.
Miss.
Misses. Again, coming down with the mace, and you kind of bring up your own hammer. You block it. Ava, it's your go.
I'm gonna attack the one here because we have flanking.
You do, so you have advantage.
So I'm going to double tap.
That hits.
First one, 7, and second attack, 16.
That misses. The first one, you strike him in the back of the neck, and he runs forward, and he's looking really hurt. And as you come forward with the second finishing blow, he brings up his shield and catches you on it. He's on 1 HP.
So close.
Ash.
I am going to hit the one that they're flanking at the moment. I'll do a magic stone, just kind of, and then just kind of throw the small chuck at it. That is 25.
That definitely hits.
All right.
And with that, you strike the stone right into his throat, and he chokes and collapses, dead.
Right,
Again, if it's a crowded room like this, I'm just going to delete the tokens rather than X them out, because otherwise it'll just become a clusterfuck.
Yeah, I'm gonna back.
That ends your go, and then this one finally is going to grab his mace and his shield. He's going to stand up and swing at you, Ava, with a natural 1. Let's roll severity. 73, not severe. Just you swings at it and you duck out of the way as the mace crashes into the wall, again sending stones flying off and scattering to the ground. Next up, this one is going to take us another swing at Burlock with advantage. Wow, they're rolling like ass. That's a 13. 6 and an 8. Misses you again, and swings and cracks into the wall. Enraged and furious. Warwick, it's your go.
I'm going to move to there to make it easier to do a straighter hit on this one here.
Go for it.
Need a spot for you.
I know.
Oof.
Oh.
Miss.
Why is every attack a power attack?
Story.
So smashing things is fun.
You take a wild swing and you manage to smash the wall again. It's tight spaces, trying to avoid Burlock. You're having to miss, and it's strikes off the wall. Burlock, you'll go.
Okay. I move down. If I move here, does he get an attack of opportunity?
No, he does not.
Okay.
No.
I'll move down here and I will attack that one. I'm
Go
just
for it.
leaving space so other people can move in if they need to. All right, so again, reckless. Warhammer two-handed. 25.
Definitely
10.
hits. And with a 10, he raises his shield, and your warhammer almost splinters through it, and he buckles, and you hear his arm kind of break beneath the blow of your warhammer and the shield, and he kind of steels himself and brings his warhammer back around. This one is going to step through space, and he's going to attack you, Warwick, with a 12 to hit. Comes in swinging, and you catch his blow with your halberd and throw it off. Ava.
Alright, so as I duck under the blow, and he's also defending with his shield, I'm gonna try and do like a jab attack at his stomach.
Go for it.
Nice.
That'll hit. And the bonus.
And my bonus action one, do another attack.
That'll also hit.
Beat him up.
And with that, you strike him twice, once to the stomach, and he doubles over. And you use that opportunity to grab him by the hand, bring his head down into your knee, and he cracks, and you hear the snapping of bone and tendons as he collapses to the floor, dead.
Yeah.
Ash.
Okay. I'm going to, making sure there's no one behind me, I'm going to go and Magic Stone the one that I can see. The one right in front of wall. This one right here.
Go for it.
Let's do it. That is a 10.
That will miss. The shield raised and the stone pings off the shield to no effect.
All right. Yeah. End of my turn.
And this one, he's going to swing again at Burlock. With advantage, that is a 16. Meets beats. So you take 4 points of bludgeoning damage. Roll the 1 on damage as he comes down with the hammer, but with his sort of damaged arm, he can't muster the strength behind the blow as much as before, but he still smacks you for a good amount.
Yep.
Warwick.
Move up to get the proper flanking going and attack. The one in
Attack with
between.
advantage.
And by the way, I just realised that there was an attack at some point in this session. There was a 16, but I now have full plate. I totally forgot.
Right.
I don't know what it was,
Okay.
so just don't worry about it.
Be sure to remember that.
Yeah, that was me. Let's do the attack then. Surely I can hit one of these. Once.
Nope.
17 misses.
What? What?
As raises the shield and catches your halberd. These are some pretty well armored individuals.
He's got like full plate or something. Oh my god.
They have shields.
Yeah. Are they infused? What's going on? Oh my goodness.
I mean, Warwick's got 18 AC.
With full
Burlock.
plate.
Here we
How
go.
dare they use a resource that we use?
All right. Well, I shall attack the one directly in front of me, so I get flanking, but still it is still reckless. So with Warhammer two-handed.
A
Nice.
natural 20. And with that, Warwick's halberd is caught on the shield, and he's not paying attention as Warwick, you watch as he kind of pushes your halberd aside, and then his head disappears into his torso as this warhammer comes crashing down, completely ruining any semblance of an upper body he had. Dead. Ava, there's one person left.
Yes. Okay. I'm gonna do stepping this way. Jumping over the
Make an acrobatics check to jump over the sarcophagus.
yeah, I'm just kind of thinking over the
Easy enough. You kind of, with almost just jump over and land on the other side, ready to take your swings.
As I'm jumping over, I would like to kick him.
Go for it. 24 definitely hits. 5 deals a
And then-
hefty blow as you jump and roundhouse kick him. The second strike misses. You
natural
kick him,
one.
and your momentum carries you forward as he kind of pushes you back. You stumble backwards, and that ends your go. Ash.
It was a nat 1.
Okay.
Yes, it was actually.
I'll be honest on that one.
That's somewhat severe. You swing around, you kick him in the back, but then with the last of his strength, he throws you backwards, and you crash against the wall and fall prone on the ground. So you are now prone.
Could be worse.
Okay.
Ash.
Alright, I'm going to move forward, see what's going on, and then I am going to do the same thing that I've done before. I'm going to Magic Stone with an 18.
18 just hits.
Okay. That's a 5.
And with that, the stone catches him once again right in the center between the eyes, and you hear a cracking, and he collapses to the ground. And that ends that.
Alright.
Nice.
The room is empty and littered with bodies of these cultists. You notice on the shields, each shield bears a mark of this same black handprint. Which, in fact, I've just realized I can do
You
this.
should have a handout.
There you go.
Dun dun dun. Handouts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forget I have those.
Oh, pretty.
Cool.
Interesting. Symbol of pain.
There we go.
Alright.
Emmy, what's your investigation?
My investigation.
Yep.
1.
Same. Well, I shall like to loot the bodies.
Go for it.
I can try for that as well if you'd like.
Okay. I don't have advantage in that anymore. So that would have been a
12. You don't find anything other than their weapons and armor. They each have a shield, a mace, and a longbow. With about 10 arrows each.
How many maces are we picking up?
all of them.
If you're picking up all of the maces, you've got a fair few by now. There was one. There were two in the chamber where they were torturing the noble. There was one in the other torture chamber, and there's 4 here, so that would be 6 maces. Which I don't know how you're carrying them.
That is true.
If you're choosing to carry them.
Just put them on the belt.
All right.
I'll pick up one of the shields.
Yeah, I
Go
think
for it.
shield might be a good idea.
Okay. Close that, open that, and I'll add that to my inventory. Is it just a standard shield or a +1?
Standard +2 shield.
Okay.
You notice that they were all wearing chain mail.
Nope.
Can I look at the chainmail and just... Is it just standard make?
It's
Or is it-
standard, rudimentary chain mail.
Okay.
Heavy armor, AC 16.
Okay. I can't tell where they got it from. Any person provide them with these
It could be. You mean? What would this be? Make a. Do you have proficiency in Smith's tools?
things? I do.
Make a Smith's tools check using your intelligence modifier.
Sure. I just want to see who, like, if not who, like, who made these, but like, if it came from the city, like, obviously these are sponsored by the Van Thampers, but if there's anybody that would be able to attribute this to, that's an 11.
You're not entirely sure. I mean, it's pretty standard chainmail, and what you can tell is they're different, each of the individuals, from your knowledge. So it could have been, some might have been looted, some of it might have been specially made, some of it might have been stolen. You're not sure.
Fair enough.
Well, they're saying there's a sarcophagus in the middle of the room. Let's check the sarcophagus. Let's have a root around. It's probably been looted.
Make an investigation check. Yeah, it's empty.
Mm-hmm.
As you assumed, this has been looted quite a while ago.
Stack the bodies into the sarcophagus.
Easily done.
Close the lid.
The lid is pretty broken and it's half buried in the floor.
Still
So I don't think
tempting.
it's going to close with the extra bodies in there.
Depends how big the parts of the bodies are. Just saying.
Well, this one hasn't got a head.
But either way, does anyone
Jigsaw.
need to deal with wounds? Because this is getting nasty.
Does anyone need anything for their wounds, or is everyone generally okay? I still have a healing potion if anyone needs it. I haven't been hurt yet.
Do I have my healing potion still?
I have 10 out of 16 HP.
Yes, I still got my healing potion. I got
Okay.
18 and 33. I'm fine.
No, you have 2, don't you have, Ava? You have 2?
She used one on Camilla.
I've already used. I've used one on myself, and I've used the other one on.
Okay, I'm giving you mine then.
Okay.
Just kind of walk over and just kind of... Yeah,
Thank
I haven't been
you.
touched yet, but this is for you. Just... Here.
Thanks.
Okay.
Okay, so that means since I'm now got a shield, I can now use my warhammer one-handed.
Correct.
Making
You
sure.
have plus 2 AC.
And that's 9 for Emmy.
Okay. Are we... Let's go. Do we need to rest? Is anyone's wounds too severe to continue on, or are we good?
I'm good.
I'm not amazing, but I'm okay.
Okay. Burlock's not going towards the one of the top one. He's going to the bottom one. And again, go. Do we do a listen check on this bottom door?
You can listen again, yeah.
I'm going to listen again.
I didn't hear anything.
With the 15, you listen intently, you hear nothing.
Okay. Waits, make sure everyone's ready, and then slowly opens the door.
I'm readying an action just in case something comes out.
You look inside, and 4 flickering torches in wall sconces light this partially collapsed crypt. In the middle of which is occupied by an open stone sarcophagus. It's got no carvings or other ornamentation, but is absolutely full of humanoid skulls and bones. And around it on the floor are 6 dusty bedrolls. It's otherwise empty.
Not really a great place to sleep.
I mean,
Why they were
looks a bit...
sleeping in these places?
Well, there was a bottle in the other room.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that I hear, but I don't know if... Do they even live here, these cultists? Is this where they stay forever?
Can I roll an investigation check to check the room?
I was just
Go
thinking.
for it.
Thank you. Oh, sorry, what was that?
I was just thinking. Depends on how many pieces the bodies are left in. Depends on how long they stay. As in if they cultists stay forever.
It's a room.
You don't find anything.
Okay.
It is. You are very hesitant to start rifling through the piles of bones and skulls.
Nope.
So
I'm not, so I'm going to look through the piles of bones and skulls.
Make an investigation check.
Yeah.
It's
not great.
just bones and skulls. There's nothing else.
This is probably the necromancer's cult's room, and we've already killed all the necromancer's followers. So Burlock's not taking the lead. He's going into this room. He sees the door. I'm going to roll a wisdom check, a wisdom save.
Go for it.
8.
I don't know what decision that means you'll have made for Burlock, but
All right.
Okay.
Shall we?
We've been in here for so long. I'm not even sure.
Burlock just stands there, spacing out for a few minutes. Someone has to come by and slaps him out of it, pretty much.
Yeah. I slap him on the shoulder and say, "Short stack, we gotta get moving."
That doesn't. You pretty much got to slap me in the face.
I will gladly do that.
Okay. Roll
Wake
an
up,
attack.
soldier. Snap it out.
Roll an attack roll, unopposed.
you don't have to roll an attack roll.
Oh,
You
just I'm gonna lose like 1 or 2 hit points. That's how much
You-
effort it's gonna have to do.
Depends if I do power attack.
Nope.
you really don't need to do that.
All right, fair enough. Okay, fair enough. He snaps out of it.
We have a job to do.
I
Just
swear,
snap
you
out
guys
of
are trying to get yourselves killed.
I want to take this much damage.
I will please.
Please
yeah.
hurt me. Please, Daddy, hurt me.
I gave the wrong AC to one of the attacks, which wouldn't have missed. Like, oh yeah. Don't know which
Okay,
attack it was, so
I'm not taking the lead this time. I'm holding back, pretty much behind Warwick now.
So what are you doing?
I'm gonna take the lead. I'm gonna go up to the door and very slowly opening it, getting ready to attack anything that might be on the other side.
yep. And I'm there to anything that comes in and reach if it's bad. Hit.
You open the door, if I just get the bloody thing, and before you, 4 flickering torches light this partially collapsed crypt. An open sarcophagus in the middle of the area is filled to the rim with blood. The spillage is streaking down the sides of the sarcophagus and pooling around its base. The sarcophagus lies the lid of it lies half buried in the rubble behind it. And as you look into this room, out from behind the sarcophagus, you see this frail old woman creep out.
Where is she? There she is.
Right there. And she goes, "Oh, hello. Oh, thank goodness you're here. My name's Nebra. I've been taken. I need help getting out of here."
You were taken? Why did they take you?
I was snooping around. I'm not entirely sure. Could you please help me? Please help me get out. I'm terribly frightened.
I put a hand on Ava's shoulder. And divine sense.
You don't sense anything with that.
Anything.
I just still don't trust. It doesn't.
She steps forward. I've been listening out, and I've heard of a secret door that can lead us further. I think it might be a way out, if you'll allow me.
Well, we have a
You
way
want to
out.
roll an insight check?
Yeah.
Yes.
I
Go for
just don't.
I'm gonna roll an insight check on Ava. I feel like she's not that stupid.
An old lady. My God, she looks pretty haggard.
She's taking a bath in blood.
There's no blood on her, but it does stink.
Oh, there's no
of
blood
in
on
this room.
her. Oh,
No.
okay. I thought she
does
came out of the sarcophagus.
No,
Okay.
she was from behind it. And
she was
it's absolutely stinks in here. Hold on, I'm just.
There's
once
no
again,
strong evil, but I still don't like this.
Okay,
Right.
roll.
Why wasn't she chained up?
With those insight checks, you can't. She's hard to read. You can't really tell.
Ava's
She goes-
gonna just turn to the others.
How about we guide you out?
Are you all right? Please, that would be most appreciated. Thank you ever so much. And
got
she
out.
said, I'll show you. I'll show you the secret exit, if you please. And she kind of walks past all of you.
If
just-
we're guiding her out, we may as well guide out our friend.
I
I don't trust her.
don't trust her. And I'm not being subtle about that. And I'm actually saying that in her presence.
I know how it looks, dearie, but please, I had to hide in such a horrendous place for them to not find me.
I'm gonna peek in the room while we're here. Okay. It was
Yeah. She has a slight Irish accent. I want to trust her.
just accent.
Our cult is known
And
to be
she kind of
Irish.
steps back into the alcove and points. Opposite end of this corridor, there's a secret door that will lead you further in.
Further in, I thought we were trying to get out.
I thought you said it leads
I mean,
us
yes.
out. As a
Leads us-
secret
it's-
exit.
I don't know. I've been hiding in that room, and I managed to. Yeah, I heard them
let's-
going through there.
Perfect. All right, thank you. Let's
Can
get you
I-
out of the. Let's get you out of here then. Let's.
Can I look her over and see
No.
if I see any weapons on her?
You look at her closely and inspect, and you don't see any weapons. No.
Does she look injured at all?
No, she doesn't. Actually, yeah, a little injured. So it's just sort of, she's got quite a thick cloak on, like a cow, like a sort of an old woolen cowl, that's kind of covering up most of her. She's kind of trying to wrap herself up warm, it seems.
It's an old woman. Let's just get her out of here. Let's not go deeper. If that goes in deeper, then we'll come back without you. Let's get out of
Okay.
it. We can also get the other person out as well.
So she easy enough. She points out at the opposite end of this corridor the location of a secret door, which opens before you. The stone sort of grinds, and you see before you more of that another flooded room ahead. And as the door grinds open, you start to hear the distant sounds of battle.
Well, someone's fighting.
The old woman starts to look rather nervous. That.
How about you go first?
But me? Oh, goodness, no. No, that would be... Why on earth would I do that? Oh, please.
I'm gonna trust that the rest of the group's gonna watch my back.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go first.
The four cultists that were in the room, all male, with the hand.
Where's the
Yes.
secret?
Yeah.
Yes, they were.
The
Is the
one that
entrance-
came to the door, was that male or female that we killed at the door?
Male. There's been one female with this sort of shield and mace getup, and that was in the way back where they were torturing the noble.
Oh, I'm just trying to think, because the woman that we saved said that there was at least one female But I just don't trust this woman. I really don't trust this. Sorry.
Where's this secret entrance?
Straight north.
Oh, it's right in front of us. Right where I am now.
Top.
Wait, oh, the top. It's
Yeah.
upwards?
Yeah.
Can you
Yeah.
run? We got the name of the person. Can Ava quickly run to the third, to where we left the other person? Just quickly check on the name, see if it was if it's someone that the person Camilla knows.
There's people fighting right now.
Yeah, I'm
I think-
taking a potion.
Yeah.
Healing potion.
People fighting in the
2d4 plus 2.
Yep.
Yep.
How many of those do you have?
I've got the last one. We bought 5, 2, 3, 4,
Yeah.
5.
Yeah.
There's only two.
I've got-
There's only one left.
And that's
it's with
what I've
you.
got.
Right.
Or
How
do
close
we?
does the fighting sound?
It sounds a little ways off.
If they're fighting, then the battle is not going to last very long. We need to make a decision now. I feel that we should just leave this old woman here. We'll come back and get her. I know you don't trust her, but she's an old woman.
Oh, please don't
Yes.
leave me behind. Don't leave me behind. I'll come with you. But I'd rather not be in front. You must understand.
That just sounds suspicious.
I
Does-
tend
or
to
does
walk-
anyone
Mustard,
have-
honey, but why
tend
would you
to walk.
suggest that I wait in front and let myself be taken by the first cultist that comes my way?
I tend to work. Can you walk with her?
I'll stay with her, but then you'll be in darkness. But yes. Shield up and mace out.
Somewhere.
We need handcuffs. Who has rope? Can we just tie her up?
Did we
Tie
pick
her
up
up.
manacles somewhere?
Do we have manacles? I feel like we picked up manacles.
Very slowly.
Manacles and
We're
ball
not
and chain.
paranoid. No.
Door.
No, the question is not paranoid. The question is if paranoid
Yeah.
enough.
Yeah. If no one trusts, I'm gonna look at her. I'm gonna just say, no one trusts you right now, which is, so to say, it's smart of them, very out of character. But here, let me just get out rope. I'm just gonna tie our hands just in case. All right?
I'd really rather you don't do that.
It's fine. We'll protect you.
No, it won't. It won't protect me at all.
If that's the case, then you need to go in front of us.
At the very front?
No, right behind. Maybe second. Maybe 1.5.
She can be third.
Fine, have it your way. But you're really testing this poor old woman.
As long as there's someone watching our back.
She kind of slowly walks past and, oh dear, kind of looks at the water and gingerly steps in. Once again, this flooded area.
Was she she wasn't wet at all? She was just super dry or wet?
Make a perception check.
Okay. Because if she's dry, then she's obviously not wading through. She did not wade through any of the sewage water that we went through.
She was dry. Back in the room. Yeah.
Okay.
So either she's been long enough here for it to dry, or she's been long enough here for it not to matter.
Okay.
It's just
We really don't trust this person.
yeah. She doesn't come
very
across as
suspicious.
strong evil, but
No.
like not just
there two-
not undead, just strong evil. She doesn't turn up, but I just don't trust her.
Why,
Still.
There
why
are-
are there
The-
two?
That's
Just
all.
to be clear, Kash, that ability is not a detect.
No,
It's not a detect alignment spell.
no, but
It
it's
specifically
presence of
says
strong evil.
celestial fiend on undead. That's things like the desecrated areas.
Yeah. Detect evil and good is what lets you do that.
Yes, that's what you're thinking of. Divine sense is specifically the presence of strong evil is the fluff, but what it says as mechanical, you detect celestials, undead, or fiends, or places that have been desecrated or consecrated.
Still don't like her.
specifically.
Still don't like her.
Okay, there's a door to this door. Come on, there we go. There's a door here. Is this, can I roll a perception to see if this is where the fighting's coming from, or is it further up?
You roll up. Yeah, no. The sounds of fighting is coming from around this corner.
Okay. As much as I like doors, I'll go towards the sound of fighting.
As you turn the corner, what do you see? You see, I'll show you what you see.
Ooh,
You see this man. Where is he?
My 20 is lagging.
Come on. Oh, I've got so many things to scroll through. Oh yeah, here we go.
Big bad evil.
You
That should help your
see
search result.
this man, this big hulking man wielding a great big club, burns across the side of his face. You see him cave in the skull of a cultist who collapses to the ground. And meanwhile, you see another man sort of sparring against him and with his dagger in hand, ducking and weaving behind him. Slowly but surely, this man strikes down cultist after cultist until there's just two of them left sparring.
Initiative?
Sparring. This ain't end well.
I'm gonna run up and punch someone.
As you do so, the old woman sort of turns the corner, sees the fight going on, and vanishes.
Ah, shit. Oh, yeah.
I would like you all to roll initiative.
Yep.
Okay. Why is there two Warwicks on screen?
I've only got one, but mine disappeared, so I don't know where the other one went.
Oh, you use two Warwicks.
I can't see it.
Down. Oh,
It's not on my screen at all.
yeah. Okay. I have a 3. I'm a fast dwarf.
Where's it gone? There we go.
Yay! It's so bad. Let's see.
Oh.
Oh my goodness. Did she vanish like how we saw the other one vanish like before? She's not there anymore because we're in water.
Make you see the displacement of water where she was.
So she did just
Invisible.
then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ava, it's your go.
Okay. How close can I get? So let's see. I'm at half
It's-
movement speed, so
yeah.
10, 20. Dang.
As you
Are you sure?
approach, you see the individual in the hooded cowl. In fact, let me get appropriate music.
Will, you've got the chat dice as well, just okay.
Yeah.
As you approach, you see this hooded figure turn and say, I see you've brought friends, Mortlock, but they're a little too late. And with that, he grabs this tall man's head and drives the dagger in through his heart. And the man and sort of collapses into the water before this one runs off up here at blinding speed. That ends your
Dang
turn.
it, he had the light. Yeah. Can I use my action to dash?
You can do, yeah.
We can get up here.
As you approach, you hear the man and go, oh, help! Help! And that ends your turn. Let's see. What is it? You see the water displaced around you, Burlock, and suddenly, appearing out of invisibility, you see a cloaked figure drenched in blood. Their cloak is just covered in blood, and the smell is repulsive. And says, "I should have known you." And rolls with advantage, coming out of invisibility with an 8 to hit. Misses you completely with the dagger and goes for another strike with a 18 to hit.
Hits.
You take 10 points of piercing damage.
Oh my goodness. That's a lot of damage.
That's a dagger?
And as you once again feel that similar feeling that you felt in the top of the bathhouse, this aura of menace emanating from that makes the dagger find its way through your body all the easier. And once again, after missing and stabbing, they vanish.
Guys, we might be in trouble.
Warwick.
I don't have any other tokens on my screen. So is that me or is that you? Like, she didn't turn up on my screen. Did you bring her onto the token screen?
They are invisible.
Okay.
So you cannot see them.
And on the turn order, only has us 4.
You do see, however, a slight displacement of water over here.
Yeah. But the turn
you would
order
still
only
have
has
to
us 4, so just...
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's me
She's
glitched out or not.
She's on the GM.
No, I am aware. I'm aware.
Yep.
It's because to go invisible, I put them on the GM layer,
Yep.
which hides their initiative.
Yep.
But I can see it, so
Yeah. I just don't know anything in the darkness is going on, so but I saw some initiatives being rolled.
Scary, isn't it? It's your turn.
So over here, was it? That. So I can't even click on the map now at the moment. I can't even ping the map. That one?
Roughly, yeah.
Okay.
So make an attack roll with disadvantage if you so choose.
Well, I'll have to move into the area because I don't have reach. Can someone move my token to there? And I'll do the attack because I literally
you
can't
do have
do
a light.
No, as in my token and nothing's working.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm saying.
That will hit.
Oh, okay.
You even with disadvantage, you see the displacement of the water, and you take a swing, and you feel your mace connect with soft flesh. Nicely done.
Yeah, I'm smarting on that one too.
You are smiting? All right,
Yeah.
roll that.
Oh my god. 14.
This burst of light fills the area, and you see silhouetted in it the shape briefly of this cloaked figure stumbling, and then the light fades, and so does your image of that individual.
Crap.
Ash, it's your go.
Okay, just seeing the old woman disappear, it's like, oh jeez, all right, I guess. And then I'm going to, after seeing the slight outline of the woman, I'm going to Magic Stone.
Roll with disadvantage.
Yep. 20. Oh. All right.
Nope. You throw it, and
Okay.
it splashes in the water to no effect.
I do not want to move any closer, which is a problem. Yeah, I'm just gonna. Where did Ava go? Let's see.
No idea.
I ran into the darkness.
That you did.
All right. Okay. I'm just.
Oh,
gonna
there's
stay
thunder
here.
outside.
God damn it, Ava.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stay here.
Oh.
All right. Burlock, it's your go.
I'm hurting. I'm using my bonus action to pop the last potion of healing I have.
Go for it.
Okay, so what was that to roll?
2d4 plus 2.
Thank you. Advanced dice roller. Because I actually tried to click on the potion of healing. That wasn't actually rolling. So just give me a sec. 2d4 plus.
You don't click on the potion. Just right. You just got to roll.
Yeah.
In the
dice roller.
Yeah. 6.
Well, that.
That's
it
your
would
bonus.
Oh, whoops.
Not -6, +6.
Yep. Actually, plus 12 because I did that. And what was the bonus thing to have on that?
That was a bonus action.
Yep, that's my bonus. All right. I see where that person.
You see once again. You see the displacement of the water.
Yep.
And you heard the cry as she was struck by Warwick.
Storyline reasons, rolling with reckless.
So that's just
However,
a straight
it's a
roll.
normal attack.
Yeah, straight roll.
With Warhammer one-handed.
That hits. And with that, you swing down and you hear a sickening crack as all of a sudden appearing before you is this cloaked figure who crumples and sinks into the water. Well done.
That could have went. Okay, and that's my turn. Oh, actually, I can't move now. That's right.
We'll actually do it for this because it's not so crowded here.
Not so crowded.
I think you also just deleted my light, but I'll put one back on.
Oh, okay. Sorry, my bad.
Yep. Very good.
Back on the other side, Ava, you hear. What can you see? You can't see very much at all. This individual disappears into the room, and you hear from the water. Help! In my bag, a potion. Help! I'll tell you everything. Oh, help, please.
Roll to see what Ava's gonna do.
Oh my goodness, just help him. Jeez.
Either help or don't.
Help. Well, because the other guys are gonna come, so she could chase after the dude. Or she could help him right away. So, I'm gonna roll a d20 and see what Ava does. Because that's what feels right to me.
My goodness.
Okay,
guy.
she goes over and
Helps.
she goes and helps him.
He kind of gestures to a bag lying on the stone next to you, and you reach in and you find a bottle of red liquid,
Yeah.
and you kind of
I feed him the liquid.
roll 8d4 plus 8.
Ooh.
What?
Ah. Ah.
We should have let him die and take his shit.
At least that's shit. And what if that person now tries to attack us?
Well, I just saved his life. So Jesus Christ.
Holy.
He kind of
That's still a bad
gets
roll.
up.
Nice.
Thank you. Thank you. Where's he gone? Where did he go?
He ran off. What? Who are you? What are you doing down here?
Mortlock. My name is Mortlock Van Thamper. Come. It's not safe. We need to... Sir, where? Are you alone?
No, I
Did you
have
come alone?
companions.
Where are they? He's kind of clutching onto his holding himself up with
As you guys
his
probably come walking
great
down the
club.
hallway.
No.
No.
No?
They're
Yes.
back that way. You can kind of see the torchlight.
Right. We need to find a place. I need to... Quickly. Come. And he starts to hurriedly walk down the corridor. And you see approaching the rest of you out of the darkness, this hulking figure of a man, sort of using a great club as almost like a walking stick, burns down the side of his face.
Ava walking with him.
Whoa.
Are we out of initiative order?
Yes, you are.
Okay, cool.
Is he a
Who sent
friendly
you?
Ava?
Who sent you?
What?
Speak! Did the dead three take your tongues or what? Who are you?
Oh, we're with
We're
the
working
Flaming
for the
Fist.
Flaming Fist.
Hi, I'm Ava, by the way. I didn't introduce myself when you introduced yourself.
Yeah. All right.
It's my bad.
Ava, who's your
Shit
friend?
just got... My name is Mortlock Van Thamper. And shit just got really fucking complicated. Right.
Van Thampa?
What did you see? What did you see?
Nothing at all.
What did we see?
Don't be coy.
Burlock rattles through the amount of deaths, zombies.
I mean, not back there, just now. Where did the guy go? After he fucking shanked me.
He went north.
He kind of gives you all a look over. I'm gonna be honest. You all look like shit.
You
I
don't look
feel
much
like
better
shit.
yourself.
No, yes, thank you. You saved me, but I still feel like fucking ass. And we are in no fit shape to fight him. We need to find somewhere to hunker down and take a breather.
We have a room that
Perfect. Let's go. Come on. And he starts to go on forward.
Well, but while everyone's doing that, I'm going to loot the body.
Drag the body or loot the body. Just,
Yep. You loot the
or just
body.
pick it up from the sewage and we'll loot it later. He doesn't look like he's stopping.
Fair enough.
No, he's not.
loot
He's
it while
he
he's
is.
walking. Not talking, sorry.
Make an investigation check.
Oh, I was just going to pick up the
But
body.
there's really no need. You don't find anything on the body. It's the cloak, the dagger, and you find sort of a symbol of that skull surrounded by droplets of blood.
Take that symbol and take the another crisp. I'm assuming it's the same.
Mortlock sort of wades out of the water and he turns back and says, "Well, are you fucking slow? Come on!"
All right, we'll follow him. Jesus. We'll go. Just go after him. Yeah.
As he's got a little bit of distance, I'm just going to
Back this way.
I'm just going to, while we're a little bit of distance, just going to. Van Thamper's owned the business.
They own the place, yes.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
They were under.
Is he
the Van
with us or
Thamper's
against
own
us?
bathhouse. He almost got murdered.
The Merkle room should be unoccupied around this time. We'll rest there.
There was another place that we cleared out that we've got someone waiting now.
I know. There's bedrolls in here. Come on.
I'm gonna go get our friend who we.
Do you want a torch for that?
Yes, please.
Bag one off and take one.
Easy enough. I won't make you. I won't make you move the token. You eventually get Carmilla, she's asleep when you find her. So you gently rouse her, and you kind of hand over one shoulder. Walk her through the chamber, past the body of her torturer, past this secret passage, and into this room Oops, I keep moving the torches. Where you lie her down on one of the bedrolls. And Morlock's there, sitting back against the wall. Fuck! Just catching his breath.
So,
Are we in the south one?
Yep.
Okay.
what's going on?
I don't fucking know. But apparently... fucking hell. Was it fucking Thirstwell?
Wait, what?
It was Thirstful Amric. What are those fuckers? Maybe I'm not useful anymore. Oh no, they don't want anything to do with old Mortlock, do they? Entitled pricks. He spits on the ground.
Maybe for just being cautious here, but are you the same family of? You are the Van Thempers.
Yes, yes. In the flesh. Close the door behind you. And one of you, could you barricade it just in case?
Are you with
I'll
these
up to it.
cultists or against them, seeing you seem to be killing them? We just
Well-
Apparently not anymore, it seems like.
One of them did stab him.
just being cautious. Because
Spurlock
that's
goes to
what
the
we're
door,
here
closes
for.
it, barricades it.
Technically, you don't want to go against a noble family here.
He is one of the nobles, though.
Yes.
But
That's
never
just why
seen
I'm
one.
I
being
am.
cautious.
Yes, I am Mortlock Van Themper of the Van Themper family. And, you've lot. You don't know what you've stumbled into.
Shit.
A lot of shit, but a lot of blood and a lot of people trying to kill us.
I don't even know where to begin, so if you've got questions, I'll answer them. But for now, I need to catch my fucking breath.
Rest.
all right. Wait, you're Van Damper, right? Part of that the family that owns this place.
Yes, I've said that millions of times. You got
Of course, yes. I'm
bits of
just making
shit
sure.
in your ears now. Why are you red?
Why are you so
Speaking
ugly? I
of
don't
shit.
know. It's one of those things.
Um,
Your face
I
is
was
gone.
fucking burnt as a kid. What about you?
I mean, same story. But
Sunburn. Never went away.
Aloe vera doesn't do anything.
Yeah, I wish fucking Burns made me as pretty as that. I don't believe you for a second, but I know you ain't gonna tell me, so fuck it. I don't really care either. Look, me ma, whose name I've lost, out of character.
your ma doesn't need the name.
Mm.
We don't need to know
this
the
is
name. I
gonna
can
bug me.
figure it out later.
This is gonna bug me though. This is gonna bug me though. Me ma's the fucking head of the Van Famper family. She's one of the ones who runs the city. And all this shit, the refugee crisis, Duke Raven Guard missing, this cult bullshit, all down to her.
The refugee? How does she do? How was the
So-
refugee do to her?
Oh. You best prepare yourselves for some shit, my friends, because this is...
You've
We're in
been
this-
saying that a lot, but you haven't been
Yeah.
giving us a lot of information.
We are in the sewers, so we're covered
Look,
in shit.
there's only so much I know. I'm the youngest, and I wasn't privy to the information my elder brothers were. Perhaps why they thought it suitable to off me now. I'm no longer useful to them. I doubt my mum will be happy about that one. But, okay.
That sounds sad.
It's some shit. I don't even know how to explain this without coming across as a fucking lunatic.
Just
There
be the
was a
lunatic.
deep... What do you know about El Terrell? Does anybody you know about El Terrell?
Too many goody goodies. Light
What
24/7. It's annoying as fuck. And
Out of character,
So-
would I have been to El Terrell maybe because I'm a traveler?
Possibly.
Hmm.
Possibly. What you would know about El Terrell, if you are a traveler, is that it is a holy city, very clerical, and there is a second sun hovering above it, which wards off undead. An artificial sun that shines night and day, and it wards off undead.
essentially, they've got a second sun that shines out of their ass because they're too goody goody.
You could say
Opposite of
that.
this place?
Yeah,
Pretty much, yeah. From what I know, Mum sent away the Duke, Ravengard, to El Terrell in a bid to seize power, to destabilize the Flaming Fist, and basically to... El Terrell's gone. It's what I've heard. The city, gone, vanished. And
You're the
plan is...
person to say that to us in the last 24 hours.
Oh, is that so? Would that be old Clem Jasso? Yeah, he was snooping in no one's business, so we decided to take care of him. Did you let him go?
Yeah.
No.
the reward wasn't
Lucky
much.
caught me. Lucky you caught me being stabbed. Otherwise, I might have a few choice words or blows for you. But I think everything's been turned on its head now.
I don't think anyone's believing him, but if it's true, then they might finally believe him.
It's true. If you believe me,
Well, you're a bit more imposing, and you've got a lot more strength to back up your claims. He's a big guy. I'm not going to argue.
To a dwarf, everyone's big.
To Clem,
I s-
he was just crazy.
I just need to raise my head a
Nice.
bit more.
so those of what I know is there was a deal made between some posh nonce, high cleric, son of a bitch in El Terrell, and contract was for the sun that was there, the companion it's called. It would protect the city for a number of years, and now that contract's up, and
Oh.
it went, and it took the city with it.
That's a little bit of
Somewhere-
a fine print clause, which probably should have been looked into.
You know what? I think I know. He was in on it. I'm just going to say it. I'm going to come out and say it because it's batshit insane, and there's no way I can spin this where it doesn't sound as such. El Terrell has been dragged into the 9 hells. The entire city.
That's
Pull
actually
down.
really funny.
Well, you're fucked up, you are.
I've been there.
God.
It's fucked. They deserve. Well, probably not all everyone, but Some of them.
And I don't know what for. Mum likes to talk to this person. She gets some power from some creature or some, I don't know, a fucking demon or something. I don't know. But Baldur's Gate's next. And so, you destabilize the government. You get rid and destabilize the police force. You increase the sin and the murder and the brutality. And the rest sorts itself out. When a city is so consumed as sin as this, it's only a matter of time before someone comes to claim it. At least that was the plan. But now, fuck, I just want to get out. If I'm no longer of use to them, my bastard brothers, then it would seem that I'm no longer safe in the city. So here's the deal. You and I, we will get out. We'll get out of this fucking sewer. We'll kill that assassin bastard who stunk his knife in me. And I'm going to get the fuck out of Dodge. Rest, you can do what you want. But that's how it goes for now.
Does your mother have control over the Flaming Fist?
No. Duke Ravengard did. But he's the one who's been sent away. He was sent to Elturel before it disappeared.
And if Elturel's no longer around, the Duke's no longer around, and there's no...
Flaming Fist is leaderless and in disarray.
Let's face it, it's always in disarray.
So there's nothing to control these cults.
We are.
At least that was the plan.
Until
What
we...
was
You've done
your
a fine
job?
job of... You've done a
What was
fine
your
job
job?
of messing this up. My job, I was to come down here and help organize attacks on the city. I was a de facto leader. Not so much. I was a sort of
Liaison.
intermediary between my mum and these cult leaders. One of the ones who just fucking stabbed me. Speaking of which, what happened to old Flennis? Did you off her as well?
We've killed a few people,
She's-
some of them female.
She was the leader of the Merkel cult, the ones, the undead cult. Did you off her as well?
Oh, yeah. I punched her.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm impressed.
Yeah.
She's a tough cookie, that one. And her fire is not something to shake a stick at.
Oh yeah, she's the one that blew us up. Oh yeah, gotcha.
Was that fire? It didn't feel like fire. It felt like death to me.
Don't ask me. It's some weird necromance death magic shit. It's like a black fire.
Look.
There was a woman that we just then, room with blood, a hag, something. She just tried to kill us as soon as she saw you.
Mm.
Oh, that was that would just be fucking. That would just be one of her underlings. Was this the one that disguised herself?
Yeah, the old lady. Who's so innocent.
No, that was the thing with those fucking Bane fuckers is they are good at what they do, and what they do is murder. That's why we've got to be careful with this last one.
So there's only one left.
What?
Yep.
What?
Unless you've missed any, or I've missed any.
There's
But he
been
is a-
lot.
I will say this much. He's a tough motherfucker. All right. Don't underestimate him. He can seize up your muscles with a glance. Don't fucking underestimate him. Or be. He fucking took care of me.
Look, I have a question.
Yeah.
Mm.
Why did your family toss you aside?
I fucking know. It's literally just happened. I was down here for a meeting. I was in fact down here to interrogate that fucking Jasso fella. And then all of a sudden, I'm being surrounded and fucking stabbed. So clearly there's been some sort of change in power. It's my brother. Well, Amric. He's a sneaky, conniving son of a bitch. Well, I say that truthfully because my mum really is a bit of a bitch. She don't care for me. Not really. I'm the thick one. I'm the muscle. But Amric, he was mum's pride and joy. And he's the one, he runs a kind of operation out of one of the taverns on the docks.
Ooh, which
Your whole
tavern?
family's implicated in this then. All
Oh,
the bad
yeah.
tempers.
Well, my dad's dead. He died ages ago. I got two older brothers, Amric and Thirstwell. Thirstwell's a fucking pissant though. He just stays in he just stays in the villa, never leaves it. But he's got a network of spies. You might, you know what? The little things, like they look like people, but they kind of they look like little devils with wings and like scorpion tails. They can turn invisible. And I guarantee you, I'm almost certain that they know you're in here now. They'll be watching the entrance to the bathhouse.
Which tavern?
You can't miss it. It's in a boat. It's a boat that's kind of been moored to the docks.
Oh,
And what the
I
fuck's
think
it
I've been
called?
kicked out of that one. Can't remember the name.
The Low Lantern is what it's called. Yeah. It's a boat. It's a pub inside a boat. Like it doesn't sail anymore, but it's kind of been hollowed out and made. Who fucking cares? It's called the Low Lantern.
Thank you. We know where to beat up some more people.
Can you so it's just your two brothers and your mother then? See all the people that matter.
Well, there's we did take in the priest who sort of orchestrated this Elturel fall.
You have a name.
I don't fucking ask.
All right.
Something fucking fat.
You can't remember, it's fine. Let's see.
Thavius Creek was his name. Thavius Creek. And he was a cleric, but he ain't got no powers no more. Sorry, son of a bitch. The only person I've met more pathetic than my brother. He's a sniveling wretch who's interred beneath our villa.
Okay. All right. What did you want from us?
I want you to fucking help me get out of here. There's this one last bastard left. Off him. And fuck it, you can keep whatever treasures down here. There's some stores. Stole a bunch of shit from like some weird dragon fuckers. As well as just some supplies. Off this bastard. And, well, he's the last leader of the cult in the city. The last proper leader is such. It's pretty much been led by my family now, but look, he fucking stabbed me, and I want him dead. And you're going to help me do it. How's that sound?
What do we get in return?
I just fucking told you, you get to keep
Treasure?
whatever you find down here.
But we would have done
There's
that
some
anyways.
good stuff, all right?
We would have already gotten that treasure anyways, no matter what, even if you weren't here.
No, you fucking wouldn't have. Do you know why? Because he would have fucking killed you.
And we would have been against him as well if we came any earlier.
Yeah, no. You need me to help fight this guy. Trust me.
Enough.
Fair enough.
Well, if that's all the fucking line of questioning, I am going to catch my breath and relax a bit, get my strength back.
I think
Quick
we may
question.
all need to do that, but we need.
Yeah. First watch.
We're not going to be here that long.
No long rest, just a short rest.
No.
Short rest.
Fucking what? You want to sleep here? You mad?
Yes.
The guy will fucking pick the lock and slit our throats in our sleep. No, we got to... It's only so much, all right?
I was looking at the sarcophagus and see if that could be moved, but
Just catch our breath and then we'll get
Alright.
ready to go.
Short rest. Okay.
Right.
So what have we got?
Relax.
What have we got in the party? Anything? Are we out of everything?
I took the last one. I thought we were going to do big battle. So yeah.
Short
Go down on
rest,
most things.
Everyone gets all their stuff back. Whoever gets short rest stuff. I'm gonna ask Mortlock. Does your boss oh sorry, not your boss, but does he use magic a lot? Different kinds of magic. How is
I
it?
think you hinted at that.
They've got some kind of... All those Bane fuckers have got some... No, not Bane. Baal, that's right. All those Baal fuckers have got some kind of enchantment on them. Basically, if you're stabbed, it hurts a lot fucking more.
Oh, we would have encountered that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Most of them. So if you can keep your distance, you can. He's got this thing where he'll kind of just look at you, and I don't know what the fuck it does, but your muscles seize up, and you can't move, and he just stabs you, and it's fucked.
So, if he can't see us, then that won't happen.
Are you trying to sneak up on him? He's the sneakiest fucker in the city. Best of luck with that.
Simple misdirection, I guess.
Perhaps.
We could always say, "Hey, look over there," and then we. Hey,
Do you see me, mate? Do you see me fucking laughing?
well, others did. I didn't think I had highbrow humor, but that's okay.
So,
Not for a lord,
what
at least.
if, just considering this, right? Our big friend here charges him, and I'm hiding behind you.
You want me to
So-
go in by myself?
I thought you.
So
I
if
thought
they
she was
try
talking
and
about
do
having a
the
piggyback.
sneaky thing to make you freeze up, then I do like
Oh,
a flip.
so I get fucking frozen, and you can just have a nice time then, huh?
And then I do a flip and maybe like hurt his eyes or something.
Swear to God, you're fucking stupid.
I thought Ava was talking about getting a piggyback, but
No one's going on my bay. If you can fuck off with that.
Not with
Um,
any plans?
Look, I am going to go in and I'm going to start smashing. It's what I do. I'm an enforcer. I'm a fucking bouncer. I'm muscle. Guess that's why they don't want me anymore, because I ain't got the smarts that my brothers do. So
Yeah.
I ain't one for critical thinking. I ain't one for fucking machinations. I just hit things hard. So that's what I'm going to do.
you're
And I
not a-
want you fuckers to have my back, because if I die, I swear to God, I'm going to come back as a fucking spectre and kill all of you.
You're not.
Yep.
You're not a member of the Brit Squad. You are the Brit Squad.
Yeah, fine. Have it, whatever that means.
All right. So short rest. I'm gonna roll 1 hit dice. That's 1d12 plus my con modifier.
Mm-hmm.
My key points back.
Mm-hmm.
I get nothing back on a short rest.
Yeah, same.
Oh well, it is what it is. But it is close to time.
Do you have to go anywhere?
20 minutes.
Is that a hard end?
25's the hard end. Yeah. I know.
Because this is the very, very end of the dungeon. So if we can fit this in. No.
Let's see.
There won't be time for the fight and for treasure and other stuff, so we'll leave it there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Taking a nap. Quick breather.
Right.
Do I want to roll my other hit dice?
I don't know. Do you want to roll your other hit dice? How many hit dice do you have, and how many?
2 hit dice, and I just rolled a 1 on that. It's like,
So I've
How
had
much health do you have left?
As a GM, you're gonna want to bring everything you can bring to this.
yeah. I'm gonna have to use
This
mine.
is yeah. There
We
you go.
level up soon.
Pretty sure it's after this dungeon. I'm sure. I'm
Huh.
positive. Has to be.
Well, I don't mind slow leveling up, but I'm totally
I'm back-
outvoted here.
I'm back
I
to
like
full.
I like mid tier. I like mid tier. Mid tier.
I'm back to full.
I like
Spending both
any
my hit
tier,
die.
Let's be real. Low tier is pretty fun. So is mid tier.
Got a crit and a crit. Nice. All right.
Right. So, with that, I really wanted to end this dungeon, but
I know.
So do
I know.
I.
It's timing. We did start a little bit late. That's the But
Sorry.
LA traffic. That's okay.
Yep.
That does happen.
anyway, so I am tired. I think we're all tired. So this we're gonna be on a 3-week hiatus because I'm going to be away. So we'll pick this up in a month's time.
Oh.
A month?
But
Wait a minute. That's
Yeah.
a long time.
That's why the really want to finish this dungeon.
yeah, exactly.
But we can't.
Yeah.
Oh well.
What is the hard? Is it you have to go and pick up? Your
I've got to go
goblin?
pick up my goblin from school. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's no bargaining with that.
No. His therapy is too early for him to come home on the bus. So I have to pick him up from school. Yeah.
Okay.
There's no waiting, unfortunately. As soon as we end, as you might have noticed, I'm dumping everything and whatnot. This was the same stuff we did pretty much for the last 6 months with the Goblins game, but it's moved to this day so he can have a better quality of life because he has, it's a different version of, what he does. So it's unfortunately moved to this day, but it's for him, and children comes first,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
No, not unfortunately. Fortunately, they do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Positive.
So, we will be back, as said, with this continuation with the finale.
The next game is scheduled for the 11th of March.
Okay.
Is
So
that
it's
UK time,
just-
US
just
time,
under a
or
month.
Australian time?
For you, it'd be the 12th, I think.
So we will be back. We do have something going on, I believe, in the mid-time.
Yes.
Mr. Live Producer?
So you'll all be doing something without me.
Yes.
Would
And
you
I
like
just
to
have
make
to
that announcement?
to grab this. They're going to be doing the Call of Cthulhu campaign.
Call of Cthulhu.
Call of Cthulhu.
Never played
Roll
it before.
stand check. Yeah, so we're going to be running a short Call of Cthulhu campaign, but yes. So that should be starting hopefully next week.
And we're all going to die, or we're all going to go insane, or both.
Yes.
It's all about mortality. Why is there so much mortality? Why don't we just have a good time?
Okay. well,
Happy-go-lucky
it's
series.
most likely we're going to go insane because it's called Cthulhu.
Yeah.
But we play victims. If you're not familiar with Call of Cthulhu, it's very much not a hero game. It's an investigation of the paranormal, which drives you insane the more you learn about it and the more you investigate. So good and bad, but it's really great fun.
I will say, because in this 3-week hiatus, we will be looking for a 5th party member for this campaign. And I will say you'll need all the help you can get with this upcoming guy. Because,
Have we been lucky so far?
yes. And holy fuck, whoever wrote this book, I don't want to give, but
It's brutal.
fuck me, this boss.
Yeah.
I feel like I haven't been much of a help.
Yeah.
You've been doing
At
all
least
the
you're
damage.
hitting. You're hitting every time. You're not doing much damage, but you're hitting. I can do damage, but I'm not hitting.
Monks take a while to get good. In fact, they get good at 3rd level, but early levels of monks are rough.
How is this a 2nd level dungeon?
It's not.
insane.
Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna because we're breaking up for a while. I'm gonna break immersion for a sec. The Necromancer challenge rating 4. This upcoming boss challenge rating 5.
Let's keep it at that. We don't need to know too much.
So
It's bad.
So yeah, you fought several encounters which are challenge rating 2+. One which was a boss. One character alone was a challenge rating 2 creature which you fought with other things and the flying gauntlets.
Yeah.
This dungeon fucking sucks, man.
I'm half expected that the room with the last altar that we desecrated with the rise, if we said that out loud, I was expecting all the skeletons to rise up and attack us.
I will, because it's already desecrated, doesn't matter. They would have risen up and obeyed you.
Oh, bum!
Yeah.
Who cares?
So this is actually, for me, what D&D is usually about. This level of danger is what I'm used to when playing a D&D game compared to the normal D&D, like 5th edition games, and especially the pre-made modules at least. I feel to me have always been that little bit soft. This is about the level that I'm used to, which is why I'm trying to play more of a tactical character, which is like, no, let's not knock on doors. Let's try to do the stealth. Even though I'm failing my own personal tactics, it's like, no, let's not. Because
There's something to be said for that.
You need a
But
character
also-
who's
You
gonna
do.
rein us in.
You do.
Yeah, but also, if you're, my one problem with that is if you have to roll a new character every week, then I just, what's the point?
I don't know.
You might as well just, what's the point in playing a long campaign? You might as well play lots of one-shots, because you can't keep bringing in a character and then they die, then bring it in and die.
That's true.
It's a matter of balance.
It's true.
Yeah.
30 seconds is the shortest character I've had, and it wasn't a bad
30
character.
seconds, Jesus.
Yes. Also, so I should clarify that it's 30 seconds from concept to character death, not even stats were rolled. Didn't even have a name
How
yet.
did that work? How did that work?
Holy.
So the party had deck of many things. We made a deal with the Church of Timora to draw cards and let them draw cards because it's an actual artifact for their temple. My character died, as it happens, or got imprisoned, something like that. Then I had a concept while other people were drawing and getting good things and usually dying. I got a concept of, I want to play, my next character is going to be a priest of Mars who is hiding in the temple, pretending to be a priest of Timora, and that's the character concept. And then the GM, once the approval, was like, okay, I show it out, I draw 3 cards, and then died, and that was it. Concept to
The
death.
deck doesn't. The deck
Yeah.
does those things.
Because I didn't want to pass up
the
the
three
opportunity of
cards
missing
said-
cards.
The card said you pissed off the DM.
No, GM was
Yeah.
like, yeah, that's a great concept. And got approval. And yeah, I think it was either void or in prison. I think it was in prison, actually.
Oh,
Which was valid in the concept. But it happens. And you learn to understand loss and things like that.
This is why we don't draw from the deck of many things.
I've had it in
that
several
would be an evil
campaigns.
trap. What would happen if you put a couple of cards, a deck of many things inside a... Anyway, I'm just trying to think like a sabotage trap. Put a couple of cards and a deck of many things into a birthday card and give it to the bad guy. Here you go. Opens it up, pulls out the card.
There's machinations, at least the old school machinations, where you had to declare how many, and you had to draw all. And you couldn't just draw one and say no more. You had to say how much, and you had 3 drawn. But no, I've had them in campaigns, and they've been quite fun. But you had possibility of loss. This is my level of enjoyment of danger in a campaign, but it's really dangerous.
There's also something to be said that if we have to bring in a new character, art costs money.
Yes,
Art costs money.
it does. So it does, and our artist is quite busy at the moment. So looking for some new artists as well, for not just this show but for others, and trying to do some more stuff as well for possible upcoming shows too. And Mr. Live Producer have seen my new updated version of the Call of Cthulhu. I'm in preparation for next week.
Pretty.
So yeah, it's awesome. So shall we do our shout outs and our goodbyes and everything, and we'll do a raid of somewhere where I shall start trying to search for, because I can never find one. Sky, would you like to start?
All right, I've been Sky Blue Shinks. I have been your dungeon master for this episode of Descent to Avernus. Going on a hiatus because I will be out of the country. I will be in hopefully sunny Africa for personal family events. And so, yeah, looking forward to getting back. I now need to nurse my sore throat from doing this voice. Which murder on the larynx. But yeah, this has been fun. I'm enjoying GMing. Definitely.
And you're doing very well for someone that hasn't had much experience. You're doing really, really a lot of amazing stuff.
Thank you.
Will?
Yeah. My name is Will. I've been playing Ash. I hope everyone has been enjoying the episodes. It's been really fun. I've really been enjoying it. And yeah, that's all I got to say.
Amy?
Hi, I'm Emmy Rabbit, but you guys can call me Emmy. I play. Ooh, woo.
Oh,
Stop.
Oh, wow.
Blame card.
It's a virus. Stop.
Oh, wow.
That's the Call of Cthulhu character, is it? Okay.
No. That's my Shadowrun character, actually.
Okay.
That would work for Shadowrun.
She's like a pop star.
Mm-hmm. Totally work for Shadowrun.
But anyway, yes, I have been playing Ava, the human monk, and if you want to see more of me, you can find me over on twitch.tv/Gathering of Nerds, where we play D&D one-shots, which is every Wednesday night, which was last night for us. So this is Thursday mornings. So
Yeah, time stuff is relative, yes.
Time is relative, lunchtime doubly so.
Only if there's 2 lunches. Mr. Live Producer.
Well, I'm Mr. Producer. I hit block and do video production. You can see me pretty much every night at 10 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time over my Twitch channel, where I hit blocks. 10 p.m.
Musical blocks.
Musical blocks. I hit blocks. And starting next week, I shall be your keeper.
Yeah, we're totally going to go insane. Totally going. Yeah.
If you want some inspiration, definitely watch The Lighthouse.
There is a lighthouse in Roll20 for Call of Cthulhu. It's a very small show.
Don't watch a lighthouse.
No,
The
No.
movie
Watch The
about-
Lighthouse.
the
There's a
film
reason
Lighthouse.
why there's a V there.
Yeah.
William
The film
Dafoe and Robert Pattinson. I watched it last night, and that's some good horror.
It's really good. Yeah.
Or watch My Little Pony.
That's still horror.
That's such a low
Well-
blow. Such low hanging fruit, Karsh.
I don't know. I've got My Little Pony starter kit. We could cross the two. There's My Little Cthulhu. I'm
My
sure.
Little Cthulhu. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can go for that.
Why you spill your beans, Tommy? Why you spill your beans?
Because he wants to eat cake.
Oh.
I've got no idea.
mind.
Anyway, I'm Karsh the Goblin. This is the Goblin Cave. I do the producing and all the back end and whatnot. I'm loving playing. I'm loving that Sky has really stepped up and done an amazing job. Thank you so much for this. This is really cool. And you're doing
pleasure.
so well. As well as, even though I said you don't need to do like the looking for players and whatnot, you taking that on as well. And it's like, okay, and now you see kind of what I get through. It's been
Fusion.
interesting. But that said, we probably won't have a show tomorrow. I've got some actual stuff to do in my life. Oh my God. But we'll be back on Monday with Sunday USA time, with our relaunch of the single class challenge, where we send usually a group of 4 adventurers into the Sunless Citadel as a game show, where we get to play with a lot of fun sounds. But in this case, we're doing multi-class challenge for the relaunch. So the campaign, the dungeon goes to 3rd level, and by 3rd level, they will all be multi-class, and they will all cover all 12 standard, not artificer, standard classes in D&D. And the session 0 last week has been quite interesting. The tactics, the concepts have been very well thought out of, and they're still going on almost like 4 days after the initial session 0. They're still working on how the heck they're going to get through this, because you don't get very much power with only level 1 characters, and a level 1 fighter, a level 1 monk, and a level 1 cleric is not very powerful, and that's at 3rd level because they're all going to be multi-class. So there's a lot of weird combinations coming out and a lot of weird ideas. So that's going to be fun. So check that out, and we're going to have possibly our final episode of Rise of the Goblin Lords next week. We're still not sure if we're going to have that or not, and it might be a TPK, because last week was TPK or bust, and this week, yeah, it's getting worse. So check that one out, because that could be quite entertaining. Pathfinder is really super dangerous, even compared to this. And then we'll be back here as well for Call of Cthulhu with MrLiveProducer. So I think that's everything coming up next week. So thank you, everybody. We'll do our trailer thingy, and again, we use our Syrinscape for our trailer and intro songs. So as in our credits roll and our intros and things like that, we're using Syrinscape for those, because Syrinscape's awesome.
Better just plug the one that I use.
Yep.
Shout out to BattleBard's Tabletop Audio and Incompetech for the sound effects I use.
Yeah.
Because they are in Roll20 already easy to just move over and use.
Yeah.
So it's super convenient.
So the in-game stuff is from those ones. The pre-games and the break music and the credits roll are Syrinscape, because it's from my end. It's kind of weird that way, but yeah. So we're going to do that. We're going to be raiding Proficiency Bonus. We've raided them a few times over the years. They're nice. They're playing Waterdeep Dragon Heist, and it looks like they're having a lot of fun. So thanks everyone for watching. Join us in the raid. If you are a subscriber and you do the raid, we bear warm, wet hearts, or our hearts are fresh and dripping blood, something like that, and spam the heart emote for them. So that's generally how we do it. Oh my God! Thank you, Tigers, Tigress.
Tigress Aries.
Thank you, Tigress Aries. I really couldn't read that properly. My brain is not working. But thank you, Tigress Aries. Thank you for joining the Goblin Horde. And hopefully you've enjoyed the show. So let's go. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
See you in a month. Bye bye.